at her.
Okay, she says she's having a panic attack because she's scared of talking to you.
Why? I've been nothing but nice to her.
I kind of understand because you freaked me out too, and you kicked me from your Discord, and that really hurt me.
Yeah, but
I was trying to be respectful to you.
The first day I talked to you, I was really nice, and everything was hashed out yesterday. Then today,
I was still being really nice to you. Today, you accused me of stuff that There we go.
Today was different. I'm just saying you were like aggressive, and I was like, you seem aggressive,
Okay,
and you admitted
I
that.
had a hangover. Okay, I was really pissed off that we were still talking about this, and you were telling me that I did some things. I will go back to this chat and we'll rehash it. It is important. It is important to me because it really hurt my feelings.
Okay.
It really hurt my feelings.
My feelings are hurt.
You called her a name that I'm not going to reinstate because she's already in this call, and that pissed me off. Okay, and I told you I don't want to be talking about her like that. And then you tried to tell me I agreed on some things that I did not agree on. And then you tried to say, like your last statement, and I'm going to go to it. Your very last statement had to do with Voorhees and a lie that had been told to her. Mm-hmm. And you accused me of saying that lie to her.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second, I'm going to find it.
Okay, well, you told me. So then who was saying these things if it wasn't you?
I don't know, and I don't have any idea why.
Why? You don't have to raise your voice. I'm fine. I'm talking calmly.
Fine.
It's not that serious. I'm being respectful to you, and I'm coming to you.
Okay, but you did kick me from my Discord, so it is serious to me. It really upset me. From your Discord.
Oh, okay.
And that made me mad because you were also telling people not to believe my lies.
I didn't tell them not to believe your lies.
Yes, you did.
They're upset that you went back to them. They feel backstabbed that we were talking, and then she literally went back to her and said people are talking about you when you know she's not having a good day. It just wasn't the right thing to do, is my opinion. Like, she's got a lot going on. I didn't
do that, though. What are you saying I did exactly? You're saying that I went and told Ren that everyone hated her and that they were talking about her behind her back? No, I didn't do that. And I proved to you that I didn't do that.
Okay,
I came to her and I said,
I told her she'll sue me, so I just figured.
You what? I told her that I didn't think you guys wanted to be her friend. And I told you, if that was an error, okay, I will tell her otherwise.
Okay.
But I thought, because I had probed everyone, I said, hey, are you guys wanting to work on this friendship? Do you want to try and make it work? And a lot of the consensus that I picked up was that, no, you didn't. You were done with it. You didn't want to try. That's what I had gathered. So I told that to Renna. And I'm sorry if that was an error. We can correct that. But that does not justify saying that I'm lying to her or justify kicking me out of your server.
Okay. So let's let Renna talk because she's been here.
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel like I'm calm. I'm relaxed. Like, let's try and keep it calm and relaxed.
Well, I ain't, for her sake. We'll try.
I know, but I don't know why you're so like, it's not that serious.
You do know why I am not calm, but whatever.
Like, I don't know why you would be that upset about my Discord. Like, I never really, that was like
because I did actually like you, and I liked your fucking group, dude. I wanted to be a part of it, and I was trying to be a part of it, and now I'm not because of some stupid bullshit that I'm accused of.
You don't have to yell at me, for one. And there's
I don't care. I'm gonna fucking yell at you if I fucking want to.
That's kind of immature, and I'm telling you.
No, it's not. Everything that happened was immature, dude.
Yeah. I think she's in the right place with yelling. She's pissed off.
That's not how friends or anybody communicates with each other.
Well, we ain't fucking friends, dude. Not
you know when you said you felt like you were being bullied, and I came to you and I was respectful. I'm even being respectful now, and this is bullying me when you're yelling at me. No one yelled at you, Renna.
I didn't complain about nobody bullying me.
No, I'm talking to Renna, please. You said you felt bullied, but no one was saying anything negative to you. I literally said we loved you and we cared about you and said I was giving you a hug, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving you off the call with you crying. And I was doing that out of respect to you. And with this is bullying. This is what bullying is, because you're yelling and angry, and I didn't do anything wrong here. You're saying somebody said something to you that I said. That's a he said, she said. So that's obviously not a true thing. If you saw me say something, then that's true. Like, this is literally what I said. Don't go talking about people behind their back. Let's confront them. And you don't seem to want to confront me. You just want to say something, then block me really quickly.
She's scared of you, dude.
How is she
She's
scared of me?
clearly,
I'm not doing
she
anything.
just had a panic attack because you do accuse people of stuff. I can tell now why she was upset because of how you treated me this morning.
Okay.
I was really upset with it. And I'm trying to explain that to you, but you're trying to say that, no, I have no reason to be, which you shouldn't be. You should be listening to me and really, really realizing why I had a reason to be mad.
The truth is that you're overreacting, for one.
No,
two,
I am not overreacting.
I approached her for the things that she was doing, and she denied it, but then she admitted, you know what, maybe I don't realize I'm doing these things, and she confronted it, and I said, good. I thought we got off the call at a fairly decent thing, but during that whole time, she was busy unfollowing us without thinking about the conversation. She was reacting before anything had happened. And if you
Actually, I was reacting to what Red and Saltney and Nathaniel and Vorez and Bobby and everyone that had been told things were telling me. Vorez abused me. He messaged Red and Saltney saying I was saying that they were bullying me and stuff when Vorez and I were talking about Rivers and that whole issue because he's had his little minions come into my stream with fake names and fake Twitch accounts abusing me and insulting me for my mental illness, saying that anxiety and depression isn't a real thing. And even Red said that it's not either. It's not a mental illness, which it actually is. And then they're calling me a liar and stuff. I confront Vorez about it, and he's like, yeah, you are. You're a whore. You beg for things. Even Gary has said it. That I'm a whore and that I am a beggar for donations and stuff. Yes.
And if you bring him in here and he denied it, are you going to call him a liar?
Yeah, I would, because I have it in a message.
How come there's a screenshot of you just yesterday calling yourself a whore? I don't, like, when I see these things, it makes me worry about
What does that have to do
because
with it?
That's what everyone is saying about me, so why not just embrace it?
That's ridiculous, because you were saying somebody else was saying that about you, and I asked you who it was, and you said it was somebody, and then you changed your mind and said it wasn't that person. First you said it was Rivers that was calling you. The guy came to you. I have the screenshots of me talking to you. I said, who would say those things to you? That's really rude.
Everyone is saying it about me. Because they're all saying it amongst each other. Because I'm an attention whore.
If they're saying it amongst each other and you're not there, then how do you know they're saying it? Like,
because
I want to know who is saying the things about
Voorhees. Actually friends with me, messaging me and calling me and telling me what is going on. I hear things during streams that you're talking to Cassie and Bob about me during Cassie's stream. Like, there are people who are on the fence about things and they're asking me what my story is, and I'm like, just leave it. Like, I don't want to get involved.
You're posting things publicly when we're talking about things privately. There's a difference. I think that is immature.
I think you need to talk to Red and Saltney about being private, and same with Flores. If they're spreading private messages and then going out of a private call like this and telling people that I've overreacted to what you guys were saying just because I was crying. What I was crying about is the fact that you brought Cassie into it and said that she was agreeing with everything that everyone was saying.
I know.
That's what upset me because she's meant to be
Cassie told us.
Cassie told us.
Red was the one that said she was the one that said it, not me. She said she witnessed it in Cassie's stream. I never said it. I said keep Cass out of it because she's going to say she agrees with anybody because she wants everybody to get along.
Sure, but it was still said, dude.
Okay, well, you can't say it was me and then say.
Well, we're not saying it was you. You're not saying it was you, but it is in your friends group.
Okay.
You were the one who said it in the phone call. You said Cassie was agreeing with people. We were talking to her about it. She agreed. She's a people pleaser. She'll agree with you as well. She'll agree with everyone just to please you.
Okay, I really wish I
went
recorded
back
that
and I
conversation
confronted Cassie because that really.
You posted Voorhees' quote in your stream. I have not posted anything of yours in mine.
No, it wasn't
out
a
of
quote.
respect
It was him abusing me.
I have posted.
It was him bullying me.
Okay, do you lie? Yes or no?
I'm an extremely bad liar, so
I'm asking you honestly, just between you and me, have you lied about anything?
No.
No. But you told me you unfollowed me, right? You said you unfollowed us all,
everyone.
Right?
I unfollowed everyone.
But why is there a screenshot of you saying, see, I didn't unfollow anybody after you refollowed everybody?
I didn't refollow anyone.
Okay, well, I mean, there's screenshots. I'm just trying to prove a point. Regardless, who is saying things about Voorhees? We know you don't like Voorhees. Obviously, I know you don't like Voorhees. I would have been happy if somebody liked Voorhees. Nobody likes him. When you sent that thing to me
Gee,
asking news, I told you I would handle it right away, but you said, you know what, I think we should just keep it calm so you don't want to start drama. And I was like, okay, if he does anything else, I'll kick him right now. I have those conversations between you and I felt like we had a mutual agreement. I said, that's completely inappropriate. And it wasn't him asking for nudes. It was the other things he was doing that disgusted me. So I was not on his side.
So him calling me a whore and like begging for donations and stuff and saying I know nothing about life, and him saying that he's genuine even though he's like, hang on, let me just find it. I want to know what else he said because I can't remember now.
Well, I told you it was disgusting, and I showed it to Ara as I asked you, and we both agreed it was gross, and you said it was we didn't want us to approach it. You said you handled it well, and we thought you did. We agreed. We said you handled it really well. We were surprised. My question is, why would you think I would say that you liked him when it was clear that you didn't? How would that even possibly come up? And who would say that? Because I clearly told Jess that you didn't like him, and I have a copy and paste of that.
And some random person called Smooth Criminal, who I don't even know, private messaged me on Instagram saying that you said it as well.
Who?
That you're telling people.
Somebody on Instagram told you.
Yes, that they're part of your Discord, and that you were saying
Are they in my Discord? Yes or no?
I have no idea. I'm not in your Discord. I left because of everything.
I'm looking now.
Being in someone's Discord when it's like that.
Okay, try to relax. Like, I'm talking to you in a calm manner. What's the name?
Smooth Criminal.
There's nobody in here named Smooth Criminal.
Well, I don't know, Threat. I'm not in it.
How about you take a screenshot and show me? Because look, that's a he said, she said, and a BS lie. So that's one person. Who's the other?
I just said Voorhees and Jethaniel have said stuff. Jethaniel was saying it in Cass's stream and in the private
thing. Who told you the Voorhees lie that you were going to go run off and have an affair with him? Who told you that?
Smooth Criminal guy.
And who's the other one? You said two random people.
Well, the other one's not random, but I don't want to involve them because I know that they're like innocent in it all.
If they're innocent and they're lying, then that means they're not innocent. Rena, I literally told you I was going to handle it and delete him, and you told me not to. Why would I spread a lie that ridiculous? That's out of like, no way I would ever do that.
But it's just weird that 3 people have said it.
Now 3 people have said that I said you were going to run off with Voorhees?
No, he said, he didn't name you, but he said that people have been saying it, and he was like, oh, I'm not even interested in you, I don't have a crush on you, it's like you're just like insane for it, because like no one, I'm not like someone that just spreads like random things around like Voorhees and all that has. Like, he twisted a message and then I confronted him about it, and then he goes on about saying that people are saying that I'm having a secret affair with him and stuff, and I'm like, who the fuck would say it? And then yesterday, one other person in Cass's stream was saying it while she was streaming and while I was streaming. I had to delete my stream because of it.
Saying
and then
I said it.
Some random is saying it. Yes, saying that you said this.
Random people that I don't know. See how this doesn't add up? If you have a screenshot, you have the proof right then and there. Post it in this Discord. Let's see it.
I don't have them on my Instagram anymore. I blocked them, so I can't see.
You did that with Bobby, and you did that with Voorhees when you showed me what he was saying. And I appreciated that. I was like, good, now we know who actually does talk behind people's backs. Because what do I do with you, Rena? I talk to you in person. We came to you in person and said, I will talk to you. We're not talking about you behind your back. We're approaching you. If we didn't have respect for you, we would have just kicked you out.
Well, clearly Red and Saltney don't have respect, because as soon as that call ended, they started on talking to other people. And Voorhees sent them a message that I had messaged him about Rivers, and he said to them that it was about you guys and twisted it. And then I got called a liar, even though he didn't show them the rest of the messages. I offered to show them, and they're like, no, I believe Voorhees. You're a liar. You're an attention whore. You're like begging for money.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Well, I don't know if Jess wants to jump in on this, but she has admitted to some things. To some things. Not everything, but to some things that you have done. That is up to her if she wants to admit that. because we have talked and we don't agree on everything. I get that. But she has agreed on some levels, on some of the things that you do that you don't realize you're doing. That doesn't mean she's against you. And it doesn't mean I'm against you. Rena, I'm still here talking to you on my day off. And this is what I'm doing with my day. I'm wanting to talk to you and resolve this so that this doesn't keep going on and on and on and stressing you out, of all people, because you have a lot going on in your life. And I told you that. I said you needed a break. You needed a day to breathe. That's me showing some respect for you. Hey, I can't talk right now. This is really serious.
Okay, I just wanted to give you a hug and tell you I love you.
Thanks. I love you too.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, my family came. Hang on. Okay. Thank you. I'll be out in a little bit.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get going. We'll come back on the way back.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Sorry about that. Are you still there?
All right.
Yep, we're listening.
My sister came by. Sorry. But see, look, I haven't seen my sister in a long time, and this was more important to me to hash this out, because this is. Look, you're upset. You're yelling. Obviously, you're upset about it too. I didn't think you really cared that much about the Discord anyway. I've kicked people out that come right back in. They do. I'll come back in a little bit. All right, sorry. Anyway. I don't understand why all this hatred is coming towards me when I gave you a whole lot of opportunity. I'm not saying everything came from me. No, I found you. I even told you during that conversation, I said, I'm glad I found you. I didn't say, oh, this is stressful, sucks. I said, Saltney, I'm glad I found you.
I gotta interrupt you for a minute. She's having a panic attack again.
Okay.
So just try and let's tiptoe around the situation.
Okay.
But continue. Just try not to be.
Okay.
Whatever.
I told her clearly that we came in peace. I respect the situation, and we found you. I was glad I found you. I told you that numerous times in the conversation. I tried to reassure you that we were coming in peace. I've known them just as long as I've known you. I know them to be genuine. I told them, although you have these situations that you're going through, you have been a sweet person. And people might disagree, that's fine. I said, I've seen you because I saw you the very next day, how genuinely happy you were that I found you. You thanked me the most. And I wasn't even there to see it. It wasn't like you were pleasing me. You were saying that to me when I wasn't there. I had to watch the replay. And I was like, wow, that was very nice of you. You were like teared up and choked up. This was great. And I was like, I trust you with my friends, and I trust them with you. It went down south, fine. I tried to be there for you, and I tried to help you. I was your 13th follower, and now you have over 100. That's great. I'm happy for you. A lot of that comes from the community, not from me. That comes from Cassie. That comes from you doing a great stream. That comes from a lot of things. I'm just saying, even when I gave you a heads up, I was like, there are certain things that might be negative and might hurt your stream. And you took it the most negative way possible. I could show you 100 positives and one negative, and you would only see the negative. And that's why I think that you needed some time to breathe and relax and see these things for what they were, because I don't think you understood what we were coming to you with. So now when I see this letter from you, because I just let it be, we were all fine yesterday. When I talked to Jess, I was like, hey, let's talk. You get this side of the story, because I know you're involved and you're being, really talkative with her. Maybe we can calm her down and she'll be fine. Because you're not going to be able to handle streaming if you're stressed out, because one toxic person in there is going to blow the lid. Trust me, I know. And you're going to get a lot because you're a female. Female streamers tend to get a lot of crazy guys in there. And I've given you a lot of advice. I've given you a lot of support, and I've never told you what to do or anything other than that. And to see this letter come about me I felt it was just a low blow, and there's no possible way that anybody in my Discord could possibly say such a thing. But the only information about Voorhees was what I told Jess, and I said, Voorhees likes you. That was obvious. I said, but the like wasn't in return. She didn't like him, and that is a copy-paste from what I said to her. I said, and she said, oh, that makes sense now. I said, yeah, obviously it didn't go anywhere. It turned into something that it did. He obviously was saying, sorry, it didn't work out. And I'm like, you told me about the asking for an image. I get that.
I interrupt you. She's really scared to talk to you, and she's crying, and she can't talk right now. But she wants to tell you that you told her to stop streaming and go at me for still streaming.
What?
I'm sorry. Let me read it again. He kept telling me to stop streaming and had a go at me for still streaming.
No, that's not true. You can read back the comments. I said you might need to take a break and relax for a bit, and she agreed. She said, you're right. And if I need to go back and read it word for word, I will. If you want me to paste it word for word, I will.
Yeah, but then in the phone call, with Red and Saltney, you mentioned it again.
And I would never tell you to stop doing something.
Twice yesterday or today, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, streaming is something that takes my mind off of things.
Brenna, I would never tell you to stop doing something. My whole purpose in life is to push people to do something that they enjoy doing, because I've been pulled apart from doing something that I enjoy doing. So that breaks my heart that you're actually saying that about me, because I would never say that. I got torn apart by my ex, who wanted me to give up on acting just so I could get a 9-to-5 job to take care of her kids that weren't mine. And that broke my heart that she didn't push me towards that. And I even thought about giving up on my dreams and goals. And when you're in a partnership or even just a friendship, they push you towards your dreams and goals. And I would never take you away from your dreams and goals. And I don't even know you. And I have people in my Discord that come in there just because they feel better about their day when they hang out with us, because I push them towards doing something positive with their life. And I would never take something away from you, Brenna. Even now, just listen to me. I'm so passionate about this conversation. And if you can't feel that from me, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, because this is so genuine. I'm telling you how I feel. And I'm not angry at you. Even after all that stuff you said, I'm not pissed off. You know, I told my sister, my niece, and my nephew, I will talk to them later. This was more important to me. And they're going out. It's Christmas. It's Christmas in a couple days. Do you realize that? And this is causing so much stress and drama on my life.
Renna says that you did... Okay, I'm not going to repeat the whole thing that she said, but she keeps insisting that you did say it. So,
like I said, I wish I recorded the conversation, but that
Can we agree, okay? Can we agree that it is possible, Renna, you might have taken it out of context, maybe got upset more so at it and didn't think about the whole thing he said. And it's also, you might have said something in the wrong way that may have been easily miscommunicated. Can we both agree on that at least?
It's fine. Okay, now can we get back to the one thing that she seems to still be defensive on, how everyone keeps saying that she's begging or being attention seeking. You agreed with that, at least that aspect, and she needs to hear that from you, because she doesn't realize she's doing it, and she kind of admitted to it anyway. So I'm kind of weird that she's denying it again now. It's not a negative thing. If you were doing it maliciously, I would tell you in your face, stop doing that. I admitted to you that I didn't think you realized you were doing it, and you said maybe I don't, and you told me that in a text. I have that.
Renna. There was a moment when I was watching Cassie's stream, and you were streaming too at the same time. And there was one moment that I recognized that I kind of agreed with on their point of view. I was not fully agreeing with everything they said, though. I just want you to make sure you know that, because I don't want you to feel hurt by anything that I'm going to say to you. But there was an instance where Cassie had a bunch of followers in her stream, and they weren't following you at the same time. I don't know, for whatever reason, but you had complained about it. And it was probably a joke. I know that you said that you joke about it a lot, and it probably was a joke. I get that's your sense of humor. But I do remember that, and I can see from their point of view how that was a moment where they would have appreciated you not have joked like that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And are you upset about that, or?
When I say that stuff in Cass's stream, it's not like I'm the only one saying it. Like, she says it in mine. It's a joke that we have, because we were talking about how we compete for viewers and stuff, as a joke. That's it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not begging for followers and stuff. And if I am, then I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like that.
I know.
I'm definitely not begging for donations.
I said
because it's
you
not what I
didn't
want to
mean
be
to.
about. And I
You
really
even-
hate that people are saying that that's what I'm doing.
You just admitted you didn't realize doing it, but she said that you were doing it, and other people noticed it in their streams as well. And this is why Cass probably got brought up. She said she noticed it in Cass's stream. It wasn't like me saying Cass said this or that. So, look, that is all we approached you about. Obviously, everyone's seen it. You agreed to it. That's why I'm wondering why you're rampaging about it a day or two later after everyone was fine. Especially this
No one was fine, though. That's
Okay.
the thing, no one was fine. Salty and Red went off and told everyone, and then other people got involved that shouldn't have been involved.
Well, I
Like,
have
they're
no...
telling me, even they said to me, well, not Salty as much, but it was Red and, like, Vorez and Gary, that I'm, like, a whore, and I'm begging for money and begging for followers and attention and stuff, and I'm an attention whore. Like, I can show you those messages from them. I'm happy to show you. And then I have fucking other people messaging me, trying to get information out of me about what's going on. And I say to them, I don't want to talk about it. And then they fucking start on about it. And then I have randoms messaging me saying that they're friends with you and friends with Red and Saltney and Vorez and stuff, messaging me. And when, like, Vorez turned it all around about it because he decided to make a message that I sent to him about Rivers and went to Red and Saltney and was like, look, Renner said this about you, and then didn't bother to show them the rest of the messages.
Okay, you seem to have no problem showing me those messages. Literally, the only call was made, I guess, to salvage everything and put it behind us, but the main thing was to find out who was lying. And since it wasn't Jess, which she claims, and you claimed, so then it was these two people who I've never heard of. Smooth Criminal. I've never heard of this name.
It's not just these two people that are saying things.
Saying
and he
the
just
one
fucking
specific,
sent me a friend request.
the
Hold
one
on.
specific
I'm actually,
thing.
I just want to know what, yeah, because you're about ready to say the one specific thing. What is it that somebody lied to her about?
Saying that I'm talking about her leaving her boyfriend for Voorhees when I clearly said she doesn't like Voorhees. Who is saying these? You said it was two random people. Smooth Criminal from Instagram.
Yeah, and he's just sent me a friend request now as well.
Who did?
Smooth Criminal, like just here on
Who was
Discord.
this and where? And
I don't know
it's
who
on
this
Discord.
person is.
Well, let's find out. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's find out who it is. Send a screenshot of the conversation you had with this person. I have no idea.
I don't know how to find blocked messages on Instagram because they've blocked me.
Well, let me figure out how to do that.
So they said that and then blocked you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Like,
how
they
come,
blocked
like
me after I
said,
replied asking them to show me proof. And
like,
then I
how
got
come
blocked.
you don't just come to me and say, why are they saying these things, instead of blowing it way out of proportion and then blocking me so I can't even talk
Because
to you?
it's another
I can answer
person
that.
that's-
She was afraid. She was afraid
And
to
also,
talk
it's
to you.
another person that is good friends with everyone saying it as well, but they're saying it in a
But
fucking
you
phone
should know
call.
me by now that I don't do those kind of things.
Well,
Well,
I don't know
apparently she
anyone.
doesn't.
I don't know anyone. Apparently, like, people are very backstabbing and two-faced in your Discord because they're they're like in a private call or a private message being private, and then they think it's okay to go out of that private message or call to tell everyone else about it in your Discord, and then have everyone else, well, not everyone, but like other people come in to the situation that doesn't even involve them, and then they will agree with them because I'm new. I apparently am causing drama and issues that I don't want to be causing, and I'm the fucking problem. Everyone has said to me I'm the fucking problem, and fine, I will agree to it. I'm belly up. Take a strike at me. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't want to fucking deal with this anymore. I have too much to fucking worry about. Christmas is tomorrow for me. It is 6 a.m. for me right now. I got woken up to this because Jess was like, hey, can we talk? This is what's happened. And I'm like, what the hell? I never fucking named her. She hasn't fucking said anything to me besides what she's told you.
But you can't complain about that because you sent me a message just 4 hours prior to that. So you kind of started it because everything was cool on the Western Front last night. When we were over it, everything was done. And then you sent me that nasty message.
How am I meant to know if it's over if you, like ask me something all in caps continuously after I said
because you didn't understand what I was asking, and it was frustrating. That's the truth. I was like, who's saying these things? And you said Voorhees in red. And I said, I know, but who's telling you these things? Voorhees in red. And I said, I know, but who's telling you Voorhees in red were saying these things? And you kept saying Voorhees in red. And I said,
because
okay, so Voorhees...
They messaged me. They were messaging me, telling me.
But you're saying they directly told you people were talking about them behind their back, but themselves? Yes. It didn't make sense. That's why I was like, no, who is saying that? That's why I was trying to get to the bottom of it. And it came up that Wine was the one kind of going to you, telling you that we were talking about you behind your back. That's what I was trying to get to, and you wouldn't say that because you didn't understand the question. That's all.
I hadn't even spoken to Jess until yesterday, and she barely even said anything.
I didn't say anything, so...
Yeah, and then you brought Shy into it, and I don't understand why she's been brought into it, but now she's, like, ignoring me and stuff, and I don't understand why.
I didn't.
You said...
I asked her what she had to do with it because somebody brought her up, and I said, why is she involved? And I asked you, you said she's not, so I said she's not.
Because on my end,
I'm involved because I wanted to make her feel better. I genuinely reached out to her to see if she was okay because I know her. She's actually a friend of mine because I'm involved with Cassie, and Cassie gets me involved with all her friends. So I found out about Raina through Cassie, and I wanted to be her friend. That's why I'm involved. But I didn't do what you're talking. I didn't say that they were going off talking about her behind her back. I didn't do that. I said to her, when I came to her that day, I said, nobody is upset with you. We just want to make sure you're okay. We're just worried about you. And I know I've shown that to you. I know I've shown this, like, I didn't do what you're accusing me of doing.
Look, I wasn't in that conversation with the three of you. Like I keep telling you, if I did, I would have had the information. If you want to invite those two to the call, you're more than welcome. I just don't know if anybody's
me and Red and Salt have already talked about it. I don't understand why they would think that either, because we've already talked
about it. That's why I thought everything was fine, but it seems...
They're not even interested in being my friend. They're done with me, and they're continuing.
I think everything was fine when we had the call, and everything was good.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. And then I hear that I'm saying lies and stuff about them when I'm not, and then they confront me about it.
And reacted before you even had a chance to process the information.
Even if I unfollowed everyone, why is that such a drama?
You didn't process the information.
He wants to know who is telling you. He wants to know who is telling you that they hate you and that they don't want to be friends with you.
I've never said hate, but I know for a fact that Saltney and Red don't want to be friends with me. Gary doesn't want to be friends with me. Voorhees has said he doesn't want to be friends with me. Like, even, like, the other person that I'm protecting said that, like, they're close to not wanting to be my friend because of the bullshit that is going on and what Red and Salty and Voorhees and Gary are saying about me.
Are you talking about Bobby? Are you talking about Bobby?
No.
Then what are you talking about?
I don't want to fucking say. I'm protecting them because they are a good friend to me, and I don't want to ruin that. Because clearly all I've done is just ruin friendships.
You're not ruining friendships because I'm still friends with everybody. You're the one that kind of reacted in a way that they don't want to be friends with you. I introduced you and gave you all these friendships.
I meant friendships with me.
You gained all these friendships, and you don't want to destroy one that I helped you create. I just want to know who it is because they're spreading a lie. And if somebody's spreading a lie, then that person needs to be talked to, and that's not right. Remember, I said, if anybody has a problem, don't talk about it behind people's backs. Confront them. And that's what I had the respect to do to you. That's what I'm doing with you right now. I'm showing you that respect.
Well, you're the only one that's done it in your whole Discord because no one else wants to fucking, like, confront me about anything or talk to me. Even Red and Salty don't want to talk to me. They just fucking ignore me.
I guarantee you they will talk to you. If you add them to, if I tell them to come into the call, I guarantee you they would come. But I don't know how that would go. I want to get to the bottom of the one thing. Who is this? There's no such thing as smooth criminal. I don't know. I don't buy that. I don't know who that is. If you had a screenshot, that would help.
I can walk you through trying to unblock him if you want, Rena. I don't know. I don't
have them blocked. He has me blocked.
Okay.
Or she. I don't know who they are.
So you can't see the comments anymore?
No, I can't see the message. When someone blocks you, you can't read the messages anymore. It doesn't show up in your messages.
Okay, and you said
I don't know how Instagram
and you said it
works.
was one other person that said the exact same thing?
Well, not the exact same thing, but they said the same thing. It wasn't word to word.
It was you were going to leave your boyfriend for Voorhees.
Yeah.
Okay, who said that? We have to know. There's no way around it. We have to know who said that. Because that's the most obvious lie of all time.
And again, I don't want to ruin my friendship with this person.
But
because
obviously they're spreading
some other
lies.
random is saying it, I'm going to believe it.
Why would you be a friend with someone that's going to lie directly to you?
But how do I know it's a lie? I don't know what you do.
Because I'm coming to you even after all of this drama. I'm still reaching out to you and trying to show you some respect. Obviously, I'm giving you that. Obviously, I have some kind of friendship towards you. I found you.
Just because you found me through it doesn't mean that there's respect or anything.
No, it means that I gave all my friends respect and the trust to trust in you. And I said, look, I'm bringing this new person in. Let's all respect her. If they do,
and yet since the very get-go, I've just had issues in your Discord.
Well, we had the clip where you told people to shut up. That was the start of it. That was brought to my attention. I said, you know what? I had to talk with you. Gary approached you in a negative way, but I pretty much hashed that out. Did I or did I not? I said, look, this is wrong what he did, and maybe you shouldn't tell people to shut up, especially after just meeting them. That was true.
Okay, so even though I continuously say, I'm going back to this, I continuously ask them to be quiet, to stop talking about the stuff that they're talking about because it's disrespectful to people that are gay and stuff. And they keep going on about it. They ignore me. So I cracked the shit. Yeah, which I've said to you. I didn't yell. All I said was shut up. And then I muted them or muted myself because I didn't know how to work Discord at the time. I still don't. And then I go into trouble because I was streaming. No one else was, but I was streaming. And then I get into, I'm hated for it. Gary still obviously has a grudge against me about it. And he's like, you're a hypocrite, blah, 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 like I do on everyone else's streams.
I think there's a whole lot of misunderstandings. I think you have trouble understanding things, and some people have trouble understanding you and your personality because you have a big personality. You have a lot going on, and that is true. I just want to know who is saying these things because they're spreading lies. You can't protect them. They're who is spreading a lie?
Nathaniel, Voorhees, Red, Saltney, Gary.
One person. Who is the one?
There isn't just one person though.
You said one person said the same thing as Smooth Criminal.
Nathaniel, and he said it in a call with Cassie. Well, Cass wasn't there; she had to go get something. But with several other people that were in the call.
So Nathaniel said, I said that?
Yeah. He said everyone was saying it as
well.
well.
So if I bring him into the call right now, do you think he's going to agree with that?
I don't know, because he was extremely drunk last night, enough to pass out.
Okay,
so,
if somebody drunk, you're going to believe?
Well, the fact that someone else is messaging me, I don't even know.
I'm willing to bet $1 million that either he didn't say that, or he would come in here and deny that. There is no possible way that I believe that he would say that. And he is in my stream almost every single day. He falls asleep in there. He would never say that about me. Come on. Is that really the person you're protecting? Why would you protect him?
Because he's a good friend. And he's entrusted me with personal things.
I think we should bring him into the call.
I've said things to him as well that he hasn't spread to anyone else. So yeah, I'm going to trust him because he's earned my trust.
Why is he in our Discord the whole time talking about this whole situation this entire morning? Because he's a rat? Are you saying he's on your side and not our side? All 15 of us?
Why are there sides? Why are there sides? I don't get it.
There are sides because there's a truth and there's a lie. There's a lie.
Well, I'm a lie.
She can't handle it. This is wine. Come on.
Hold on, Mom. Not yet. What? I'm sorry. I can invite her again, or do you want to just stop?
It's obvious BS. It's obvious BS. Like, she can't come up with the whole smooth criminal thing. I have no idea who that is.
Okay. I think her mental illness is definitely exaggerating things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she might, please don't tell her I say anything to you. I was kind of a little bit miffed that you were saying.
But we're being honest with her. You can't tell me not to say something.
That's true.
You said that about her, and you're putting me under the bus, and you're both bullying me, and I don't like that. We did not bully her. I came to her with respect.
There is a time and place for it, though. I'm trying to be tactful, okay, and I want to be tactful about it. And I just...
This was the time and place. If I brought like 5 people in here, and then I would throw you under the bus, that would not be fair. I did it with just her and you. Instead of bringing more people. That was the right place and the right time for doing it.
I'm not going to argue with you about that. I do think that maybe she fabricates things and exaggerates them, okay?
100%.
How do you want to make this better? How do we proceed? And I don't want you to be saying mean things about me anymore. Because this should be over now. Like, I am not some kind of liar. This should be...
No, I didn't say you were a liar. I'm just saying you betray people by going and saying, we're doing things.
I didn't, though. I didn't say that you were doing anything.
Why would she just come back and say, you guys are talking about me after everything was fine?
I don't know, but that has nothing to do with me. It's not my doing. Obviously, it's not my doing. I mean, I can't control her. I let her rant to me, okay? Last night, for a couple of hours, I let her get off everything from her chest. She talked to me. She got it all out. She told me some things I didn't know about. She told me all kinds of stuff that I don't even know if I fully believe. Please don't tell her that. But she ranted to me. And I'm guessing after ranting, she felt better. She wanted to get things off her chest. And that's what inspired her to send you this message. I don't know. But it didn't have to do with me. I did not tell her that you guys did anything.
If I'm a friend of somebody that has that and they're thinking of writing a final message, I would probably err them on the caution saying that probably might not be the best idea. Take like a day or two to clear your head.
I would have. If I knew that she was going to, I would have. But I didn't know she was going to write no final message. I had no idea. Okay, I was just in shock about it as soon as I woke up this morning.
All right. Well, I think 100% it's obvious I didn't say that. So, and
say what?
Judging whatever lie I've said, I don't spread lies. I even gave both of you respect in this phone call.
I believe that. I believe that you're not a liar. Like I said, I really respected you. I mean, I respected you up until this point. Like, right now, I don't know how I feel about you.
You don't have to respect me. That's up to you. I've given you respect this entire conversation, this entire deal.
And I
have not raised my voice at you. I have not called you any names. I have told you what I believe. And I appreciate that. Yeah, and I don't know why you would lose respect for me for that.
Because you kicked me out of my server, out of your server, and I tried to clear my name with you. And it just wasn't working. You just wanted to believe that I was a liar.
With me, and I'm like, that's not the best way to go about it. This was a completely different girl. This was a different Jess that I talked to today than I did yesterday. Yesterday you were fucking chill, like you were fucking high, and today you were like drunk and angry, and I was like, what the fuck?
I was not drunk and angry. I just had a hangover, and I've just been woken up.
All right.
I don't know how the best way to have responded to you was, but I apologize if it was not the best way. But it did offend me, okay? And I just I want to be friends with you guys again, okay? I'm the type of person who will water under the bridge. It's all over with. It's done and everything. It's cool. But I just want to know that from here on out, it's done. We can go back to, nobody's going to be distrusting me, calling me I don't know what names. Like, I don't think you guys called me any names, but I just want to make sure that you're not going to be talking about me behind my back. Not that you are, but I just want to make sure you're not. And I just want to know that my name is clear. Because I did not betray anybody. I just went to be Rena's friend.
That's fine. But obviously I have to tell Daniel that she said he's getting blamed for this. What's he going to say? He's obviously going to be upset with her.
I don't know anything about what happened with her and Nathaniel.
All right. Well,
he was drunk last night, and I don't think he did say anything like what she says that it was Nathaniel. I don't think it was from last night because we all were hanging out with Nathaniel last night, and I was drunk. I don't know if Nathaniel was drunk, but I didn't hear that from him. I will say that. I don't know where this came from, but it wasn't me.
Okay.
And I don't know who it was.
All right. Well, she can apologize or not. That's up to her. She feels like she's like, I'm in the wrong for asking for that, when I'm like, okay, I got this nasty letter and I'm like minding my own business, and it's now afternoon. It's 12 p.m. I haven't been to sleep yet, and I'm dealing with this instead of hanging out with my family, you know.
I understand that. I just want to say, though, that there's no reason why I would have convinced her to say anything nasty to you, because I liked you and I defended you to her. I thought, yeah, he's a really nice guy. I don't think that they actually hate you. I think that they just want to solve this, maybe give you a break, give you time to heal. Those are the kinds of things that I was saying, because I knew you weren't a liar. I wouldn't think that you were. And there's no reason why I would convince her that you were.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Well, I think everybody needs some time to process the information. She definitely needs some time, but
yeah.
Hopefully she stops sending some of the messages that she's sending, because she's making it worse, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And people going back to her saying, this guy said this or this and that, like, that needs to stop. I'm going to tell everybody to stop with that shit too. But Daniel does need to get confronted about that and see what he says.
All right.
But I'm going to tell him to leave it be. So if she wants to talk to me, I didn't block her. I still follow her on Twitch. I never unfollowed her. I said, I'm going to let it be and let's see how she responds.
Did you block her on Discord, though? Because she says that you blocked her on Discord.
No.
And she couldn't get a hold of you on Discord.
No. She messaged me. What are you talking about? She messaged me. She replied to me.
She must be confused then, because because earlier today, I told her I would contact you as soon as she's up, and as soon as she's up, I told her to contact you, and she tried, and she said you blocked
her. It's because she blocked me
me
yesterday. That's probably why.
Okay.
She sent me a message and blocked me right away, and because I replied to her and it said, sorry, but you're not on her friends list or something like that. So,
okay.
So maybe she has it set. Maybe she didn't necessarily block me. Maybe she unadded me as a friend and it's set to friends only. That could be possible. I don't know. But she was able to talk to me right after that, so I feel like she just unblocked me. Because we're not friends on there, I don't think.
I feel like she probably does say or think things without knowing 100% the truth. Like, I actually, like I told you last night, I was drunk and I couldn't talk very well, but she unfollowed me as well. And I didn't bring it up to her, but that's why I believe you when you say that she unfollowed you guys first and then lied about the unfollowing. Like, I actually believe that now, because she kind of did it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tried to say that there was something wrong with her Twitch and that it's somebody doing stuff with her Twitch, and that caused her to unfollow a bunch of people. But she followed me again, and it was just,
Well,
I
even asked her about lying. She said she never lies, and I just asked her, well, you said this and this, and then she kind of denied it right away. I said, there's a screenshot of you saying, see, I never unfollowed you, and posted a screenshot of her following all of us, but the order of it makes no sense, because she had to have followed me first before anybody else, and she literally has me followed last, at least at that point. And when we were the first ones there, we didn't introduce her to everybody until the next day or two. So it was just a clear lie. It's baby shit, but it's like she won't admit to it. I don't know why. Maybe in her mind she believes it to be true. I don't know. I've given her every benefit of the doubt.
Illness.
Huh?
I just said it's definitely the mental illness. Like, I can see that. Okay. I mean, going forward, is this something you want to repair? Like, I want to know for sure, is this something you want to repair? Because
something has to be done, because she's still in Cassie's Discord, which I am in. I don't, Cassie's my friend. I've known her a long time. I don't know how long you've known her, but she's my personal friend.
You've known her longer, but I've known her quite a long time too.
Okay, I've known her a long time, and I know that she wants everybody to be happy. I've never thrown her under the bus. I would never mention her the way that she said I did. I said, don't mention her. If anything, I said, don't bring it up to her, because she doesn't want to be in the middle. She told me that with the whole Allie situation. So I'm like, come on. Like, let's respect her, you know? Because if anything, I want to talk to her about other things. You know, obviously she doesn't need to be brought down by this.
Well,
and she has attached herself to her.
Though,
huh?
Sorry. My question though is, are you wanting to be friends with Rena still, or are you just wanting to have like a peaceful, go our separate ways kind of thing?
I don't know at this point. I need to know what she feels like tomorrow instead of 10 different emotions within today. Maybe she needs to wait until after Christmas or New Year's to reevaluate things. I'm not in a rush. I'm just saying she's still in there, and there are people that won't go in there because they're frustrated that she's with Cassie, and Cassie just wants to keep the peace. If I'm in Cassie's server, you know, and I want to leave an emote, and she's going to be like, yo, threat, I don't need her going, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I don't need to bring her mood down. If I want to go say hi to Cassie, I should feel like I can go in there and say hi.
Yes, I agree.
But I don't need her being unhealthy and making Cassie feel bad too, because I have a feeling she does this to a lot of friends, and I only hope that she doesn't do it to Cassie. Because I have a feeling she wanted to move next to her. She really wanted to go out and be around her because she doesn't have real-life friends. She was blocking her real-life friends the day we met her. She wanted help on blocking them. And I said, why? She said, because they're getting really toxic. They're angry at my success. And I said, you have 10 followers. And she said, they're just really jealous. And I said, okay. But now that I think about it, I think they probably were trying to help her like we were, like I am. I was trying to help her. I was not trying to put her down in any way, even today. Even after listening to some of that stuff that I feel like disrespected, I'm just like, I can take it, trust me. I get that stuff on stream, it's nothing. I've had that stuff in real life. I've had a shotgun pointed at my face. This is nothing. Okay?
I believe you. I'm just trying to think about what I want to say, you know?
I mean, yeah, if you want to take your time, that's fine. I'm not in a hurry. I just
want to clear up things between me and you and
she
Red.
She doesn't need to be afraid of me. I'm not
whoever
aggressive.
Else is.
If anything, you are way more aggressive than I was. I'm not aggressive at all.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I mean, I am. When I get mad, I get mad.
Okay, but I'm not mad.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. But I still, because you did kick me from your Discord, and that, to me, sounded like you didn't like me anymore. Okay, or that you didn't want to have anything to do with me anymore.
I didn't trust you. I don't know what to believe at this point because everyone's saying, well, it's this guy, it's this guy. Like, we still haven't got a solid answer. It's Smooth, Criminal, and Daniel. What the fuck? Is that the same guy?
Well, I don't think we're ever really going to know.
If you can find out how to get the screenshots from this guy, that would be great. At least get his username so we can find out
how am I supposed to do that? I don't know. She doesn't even tell me most of these things.
No, I know. If you can help her unblock him or something and get those messages is what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm not going to... I want to keep the peace. I don't want to keep prying into this, okay? Like, I'm just trying to keep the peace, and I want you to help me keep the peace. Like, I can do whatever you want me to do. I'll try to get this information out of her, but I cannot guarantee that information out of her. What I want is to... You said that I betrayed a bunch of people, and whoever it is, I want to be able to talk to them and get it all out under the water under the bridge, you know, talk it out, rehash it. We'll do it as respectfully as possible.
Okay.
Just so that we can go back to being friends and enjoying each other's company. So that's
the
what I
only
want to
way
do right now.
I see that being possible is if Ren is in the call with Salt and Red. She has to be in the call. This can't be a you say what she's thinking.
This isn't about Ren, though. This is about me, though.
I know.
I want everyone to be okay with me.
Ren, she can say, this is what happened, so that we know from her perspective, and we say, this is what happened, and then we can, like, put 2 and 2 together. I'm not here to bully anybody.
Okay.
And then you can hear, trust me, Saltney is not going to say a word, because she didn't the first time. She didn't say anything until the very end and said, we love you and we care about you. She does not like confrontation. Red talks very calmly like I do. So
what I am understanding from you right now is that you don't trust me, and you're not going to trust me.
I didn't
until
trust
you get something out of
I don't know what's going on right now. I didn't read the screenshots. It's been a long week. It is almost Christmas. There's a lot going on. You know, I know that Rena is all over the place, and I just didn't like that she was spreading more lies or getting told more lies. So I wanted to get to the bottom of it. That's what I wanted to do, and I didn't
And
want
that's
people
fine.
feeling
I
comfortable.
understand that.
I've
But
kicked
it
people that
came
are back
about
in
me.
there. I will tell you that much right now. But it's also
Okay.
something I would have to. We would talk to them and see what they think, and everybody, because I do feel like they are genuine people. I don't think that they're really mean, nasty people like she's making them out to be.
Okay. I don't know that I 100% care that much about it, though.
Okay.
I am coming to you just wanting to know how you feel about this and if it's all even worth it, because honestly, I don't want to come back if everybody is just going to think I'm distrustworthy and all this other crap that I am clearly not.
Well, I'll talk to them. I'll let them know what's going on, because this was obviously a lot in one conversation.
Okay, I mean, I've already talked to Red, and Red really likes me, so I don't know who else there is. Salt?
Last
I've
night?
talked to Salt. No, it's this morning. Me
Oh.
and Red had a big old team conversation this morning.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I don't know what else there could have been to talk about.
I think,
Salt still
if
likes
we got
me.
on a call with Rena and hashed it out, that would be the only way I could see.
Okay, a
That
call
way she
between
doesn't
Rena,
know. That way
Red.
she doesn't go, everybody hates me.
Okay, so a call between Rena, Red, and who else?
And Salt.
Okay, so that's what we want to happen. It's just a call between Rena, Red, and Salt.
The Vortex stuff, like I told you, that is completely separate. That is nothing to do with any of this. That is him being interested in a girl that was not interested in him and doing something that was inappropriate.
Okay. She just sent me something good.
Who?
Hold on. Let me make her send it to you. I don't know who Smooth Criminal is either, so I don't know anything about any of this, but apparently she's got your group.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, if you click on his profile, you will see that he doesn't follow me.
Who is Smooth Criminal?
What's the username exactly?
I don't see it. It just says, hold on. Let me see. It says Smooth Crimin, and it just says ... because that's all the picture that she showed me. It's a screenshot of Smooth Criminal. You want me to ask her to get a full screenshot of his name?
Yeah. What does the picture look like?
Is she sending it to you? Because I asked her to send it.
No. Is there like a picture of like the profile?
I'll ask her that too. How do I forward? Can I not? Oh wait, no, I can do this. All right, I'm asking her for these pictures.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay, here. This is a picture of the full name. And she says this is all that she can give me because I'm assuming she blocked.
And look at, okay, so I just clicked them up and their name is Troll Daddy. That really sounds cool. It's private, so I can't see who they follow. It says they follow 12 people, but it's obviously they don't follow me because it wouldn't be marked as private because I'm signed in. It would let me log in. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's no profile
so it's probably
picture.
a troll.
There's no profile picture. So it's probably someone on the inside or one of her friends or something. I don't know. But it's not you?
I promise you it's not.
All right. I have to
Not-
ask.
I know.
But
I promise
what she says, can you show me proof? And do they show proof? Obviously not.
No.
So that's
Didn't give
everything?
me anything. That's everything that she just sent me.
Wow. All right, well, if she's going to go just believe that kind of a thing, a nobody, then over somebody that's actually tried to help her, that's pretty sad that she can be manipulated that easily. And then she said one other person, Nathaniel. Well, I'm going to go talk to him right now.
She sent me some other pictures, but they're not really pertaining. I'll send it to you anyways. Just.
What is it?
She said the message is gone again. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, anything else? What?
I know you don't trust me, and there's no reason why you wouldn't trust me.
There's a comment that, like, it upset me today that you said, that it really got to me. When I said, see, she's psycho or something. And you said, I'd be careful about what you calling her psycho because I am her friend. Why would you even go to her to say that?
Because
like, that's what I'm saying. If you were a friend, you wouldn't even say
psycho.
that. Huh?
Because I don't want you saying that. Not to me.
But
don't
if you
do that
read
to
that,
me.
it's pretty psychotic behavior because I'm like, where is this coming from? And then now I'm hearing that it's coming from some crazy trolls. I mean, whatever, but...
I don't know what you mean by that, truthfully. I just did not want you to say that because it sounded to me like that was a pretty offensive word, and I did not want to use that.
Okay, but also posting Voorhees' public, private message on public display, that's pretty offensive too, where he can't even defend himself and everyone's publicly crucifying him. I could do the same thing to her and mine, and she could get toasted big time on the lies.
Well, that was
obvious.
her.
But I don't do that.
What does that have to do with me?
You were in there saying I got your back, and you were kind of like promoting
because it made
like
me mad, and I wanted to defend her.
I know you want to defend her, but you have to realize that she doesn't need someone just to defend her. She needs someone to say, look, you can't do these things because they're not right. They're not the way that we deal with things. We need to do it the proper way. Delete it, and let's talk about this privately and get it. She's got it out in the open. The first guy's like, there's no context to this. He spoke rightfully so. And how is he going to know both sides? You didn't know both sides, so it wasn't fair to you to like jump in on that either.
Okay. I didn't know both sides completely, but I did know about the things that Voorhees was doing to her at the time. Mm-hmm. Like, she had already told me some weird stuff that Voorhees had done, and it had already pissed me off. Like, I had developed opinion about Voorhees based on what she told me that I didn't like. Yeah. And yes, I was going to defend her because of that. I mean, I can apologize to you for that. If it really truly offended you, I am very, very sorry. But my intention was just to defend her and make her feel better.
All right.
It was not to start more drama, not to fuel the drama either. I wasn't trying to fuel nothing. I was just trying to make her feel better.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't guess there's anything else that needs to be said. Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Are you okay, Rena?
Yeah.
Hello.
So, did you see the name of that guy? His name was Troll Daddy.
Yeah, he actually came into I was talking to Cass about it, and she just reminded me, he came into my Discord as Troll Daddy, and everyone was like, who are you, who are you, who are you, like, why are you taking people's names? And then they must have sent me a friend request, like, I don't know, it says Saturday, and I asked them who they were, and then I must have deleted it, or they deleted it, I'm not sure. And then today it happened again as we were talking, and I asked them who they are, and no reply.
Okay, well, it's obviously someone trolling you. They have their profile on private. They follow 12 people. They do not obviously follow me, otherwise the profile would not be private. I would be able to see it. So that's one. And then, Nathaniel, you said confirm that? Do you have any proof, or it's just in a voice call? What?
It was in a voice call.
And what did he say exactly?
Just that like you and other people are saying that I left Brandon for Voorhees.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And that even Voorhees was like confirming it apparently.
No. Okay. Well, I'll ask him about why he said that, because that makes no sense to me. And he's literally was in there just today saying I'm his favorite streamer and he loves, being around and blah blah blah. So I don't.
Yeah,
understand.
he was saying that in Cass's stream yesterday as well. So.
Okay. Well, I'll get to the bottom of that. It's obviously not true, Rena. I wouldn't say that kind of a thing. I knew that you didn't like him, and I knew that he liked you. I told that to Jess. So if Jess was relaying any information, obviously that would have been it. I can copy and paste what I sent to her. I said that was a good. I even said that was a completely separate thing than what we're arguing about. I said that thing is on the side. That's between them. That's something that we already figured out and has nothing to do with anything. So why would I even say that? That's ridiculous. If anything, I could see someone saying, "Oh, he doesn't like Renna." Then I could kind of see something like that making sense. Me saying that you left your boyfriend for no, that's ridiculous. So I'm glad we got that figured out. Hopefully you don't believe that, because that's ridiculous.
Well, I don't know what to believe anymore.
All right.
To be honest,
I think you just need some time to process it. I'm not telling you to believe anything right now.
Well, I've been trying to have time to process it, but like new things just keep popping up from everyone. Like people that aren't even involved are getting involved because honestly, Red and Saltney are talking about me behind my back, and like it's really annoying because I thought that we left the call fine, even though I was upset. But like no one bothered to ask me why exactly I was upset. The only thing I was really crying about is because Cassie's a really good friend to me, and when you were like, "Oh, she agrees with everyone, she's a people pleaser," it just it made me think, well, maybe she's just saying things to me to please me, and that's what I got upset about. And I confronted her about it afterwards.
No, she likes you, but she's gonna.
No, I know
if there's an argument between you and I, of course she's gonna take whoever's side that she's talking to, and she doesn't want to get in the middle. If we're both there, she'll just ignore it. But if I'm there,
she doesn't want to be involved. That's the thing. And she said to me before anything ever happened, like ages ago, she never wanted to be involved in anything, and that's why I was upset because I didn't get the whole story. I didn't understand what was going on. And then after that, I confronted Cass. She was asleep, so she obviously didn't answer me. And then, Red and Saltney went off and told other, porcupines to people, saying that I was overreacted to everything and no one bothered to talk to me and stuff about it. I said to them, I'm like, talk to me. And Saltney ignored me, and then the next day she called me a liar. And then Red started calling me a liar. She sent me a screenshot of what Voorhees said to them, a screenshot of what I was saying about Rivers and his friends, the girls he had fucked over. And then Voorhees didn't send them the full message, and all he sent them was that I was saying that I was getting bullied by everyone.
Yeah,
but the thing was,
bully the mentally, handicapped person or something. I sent that to Jess too, and it doesn't matter. You used it as an excuse, and they felt
but it wasn't about you guys.
I know, but Red has
and
autism
even Voorhees
too.
Knew that. Yeah, I know, but Voorhees took it out of control. He had nothing to do with anything. He had nothing to do with it, and then he goes and screenshots of my private message to him about Rivers, and then turns it around and goes to Red and Saltney and goes, "This is about you." Ren's saying this about you, when it says further up in the message that I'm talking about Rivers.
All right, Renna, can I tell you something? Streaming is not easy. You know that by now, and you have 100 followers now, and you're in new Discords now. I'm the owner of this Discord, and you saw that I've had to deal with drama, not just with you, with other people. There's going to be stuff, and this is just something for you to remember and look out for in your own Discord or on your own stream. Wait till you get 500 followers. Wait till you get 1,000 followers. You're at 100 and kind of stressing out over one thing. And when those trolls came in, I wasn't there that day. I would have helped you. When those trolls came in that day, you were getting kind of stressed out. When you get 1,000 followers, do you know how many trolls you're going to get? You have 100 people in there right now. When you get 1,000, there's going to be so many people and different personalities for you to deal with. I want to know if you're going to be able to handle that, because that is a lot of pressure. And I don't know if maybe vlogging would be better. That way you can post what you're doing and then show it and then put it on YouTube. Because when you're dealing with that many people, with with the autism you have, it might be difficult and it might stress you out to you not wanting to stream. You deleted your Discord before, and that was literally after one day of meeting new people. What happens when you get to 1,000 followers? What happens when you invite so many people in your Discord? Like the one guy posting his penis pic. You didn't see it.
I didn't see that.
Okay, well,
I
it was
didn't.
that one guy, Hummus or Numus, whatever his name is. That's the guy that posted it. Everybody saw it.
I confronted him about it because other people told me it was him, and he said it wasn't even he didn't post a penis. He said he just posted a photo of his underwear and that's it, and then people took it out of hand.
His boner was.
I didn't see it, so
poking out of his thing. I didn't have a problem.
I didn't see it.
Not safe for work.
Can't just be like.
It's not safe for work. Obviously, I'm expecting to see dicks in there. Like, I'm just saying that's
but the fact is, if it's in my Discord and if Red and Saltney have an issue with it, they should come to me instead of publicly posting in it, saying, "Ew, I didn't sign up for this. That's disgusting. Yes. I don't want to be in here."
I don't disagree.
Because I saw that. I saw a screenshot of it, and that's why I deleted it.
I don't disagree with you. I'm saying that there's going to be stuff like that, and there's going to be a lot of people, and the way that you handle it, sometimes you just delete it or you get stressed out. I'm saying what's going to happen when you get so many more followers? What happens when you get 100 more followers? And this happens again and again because, look, I'm coming to you respectfully. Not everybody is going to do that. A lot of people say that I'm going way out of my way and stretching my limits doing this. It doesn't matter. This is who I am. I'm going to always respect a lot of people, even if they disrespect me, and I want to make sure it's right, because especially if my name's getting trashed down there, that's bullshit, because I don't stand by that kind of thing. I'm not doing those kind of things. If I felt that way, then I would say, Renna, screw off, I'm not going to talk to you. I would have blocked you. I always left my door open. I did the same thing with wine. You kick, but you'd not. I've kicked people that are back in there. Okay? I've given people chances, and I've shown you a lot of respect. I never I'm still following you. I've never unfollowed you. Even though some people did. I didn't.
A lot of people did.
I know, because it was a turnoff. And when you get to 1,000 followers, what's going to happen when you have 10 times as many issues than you do today? You have one issue, literally one, plus the trolls. That's 2 issues. Oh, plus the Rivers things. That's 3 issues. What happens when you have 1,000? Then that's going to be 10 times as many issues. That's going to be a lot to deal with. You just have to think about that and remember, it's a hard thing. And this is me dealing with one of my issues. It's a hard thing, and I'm dealing with it without leaving the call, without crying, without getting in a fit, because this is how I deal with it. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying.
Crying is a fit now?
What?
Having, anxiety is a fit? That's really rude.
No, you
just said without having
the Discord is having a fit.
Because I was having a panic attack.
I
just even said it earlier. Okay. I had a panic attack the whole fucking time.
You're getting aggressive again.
Because you don't understand mental illness.
I do understand mental illness. Trust
Clearly
me.
you don't, Fred,
yes,
because you just said having a panic attack.
Don't tell me I don't, because I've been suicidal before. I know what it means, okay? I know what being depressed means, okay? And that's why I stand for positivity in my group, because I have a lot of people that are suicidal, including Nathaniel, who I had to calm down last week, who said this was going to be the last time we were ever going to hear from him. Did you get that call from him? Did you get that call from him when he came into our thing crying, saying this is going to be the last time we ever hear from him? Did you get that call? What did I do? I took my day off and I dragged him into another Discord with just me, him, and Gary, and he's been in there ever since, bright and cheery every single day. Since that day, because I busted my ass to make sure he didn't feel that way, because I know what it's like to feel that way. So I do understand mental illness, and that's why I've been as respectful as I have been with you. So me saying it's a fit, don't get upset about that, because you had a fit. That's what it was. You got a panic attack. That's not anything negative, so relax. I'm giving you as much respect as I can, Renna, and a lot of people I know don't. And I think you've gotten that a lot in your life, where people are disrespectful to you and picked on you, and now it just seems like a repeat situation, so you just throw us all into the same category when I'm not doing that to you. I'm still on the call. I didn't leave the call. It's almost 1 p.m. I haven't slept last night. I even had to house sit for my friends and cat sit and come back to make sure that I can get this situated. My sister came in with her niece and nephew, and I have not seen them in like a year. I told them I seen them. Huh?
Renna said that a fit is an insult about panic attacks.
It is.
Okay. Well, if that's the entire argument of this entire conversation, then what are you going to do? That we're getting off track. That is literally the smallest thing that we can complain about.
Brett, if you are ignoring your family to be in this call, go be with your family. I don't want to pull you away from your family.
No, you're not pulling me away. This is my decision.
Clearly
I consider my Discord my family. I do. I like to spend time with my friends and family, and these are the family that I have chosen. And I like to spend time fixing situations because that's what I do with my life. I like to help people. I'm here to help people. I'm not here to be successful. I'm here to help people with any success that I get. Because if somebody comes into my stream saying that they had a gun in their mouth and coming to my stream puts a smile on their face and gets that gun away from their mouth, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm helping somebody live their life because I know what it's like to be down that road. And I've seen your post, and when you say something similar, that's why we come to you. And if anybody talks about you behind your back, it's because they're worried about you because they know that you said something very similar. So we're like, okay, how do we fix it?
Well, then if someone is worried about me, why can't they come to me directly? Why do they have to go through you first?
People are afraid of confrontation. That's why I'm always the leader to come to somebody. That's why I came to Wine when people said, just ignore it. I asked Red, I said, should I confront her? She said, you know what, I'm just over it. Just let it go. And I did it anyway because I felt like that was what I wanted to do. I said, look, we don't talk. And I even told Jess, I said, you know what, I feel like besides the Rena stuff, this is a good bonding moment between you and I because we've never talked. And I've known you a year. So, and I did say that. So that's who I am. So if you want to process that information over a day, 2, a week, whatever, that's up to you. But when it comes to these one, paragraph things where I hate you kind of things, and then you send something where I can't even reply and block, I mean, that's what's childish. And you're calling me childish and telling me I'm 13. That is by far beyond.
No, I said you're acting like a 13-year-old because
have I been acting 13 in this call? No, I'm not. I don't act that way. If I do act that way when I'm with the boys or something, we're making poo-poo jokes, then fine. That's different. But when it comes to serious situations, I don't do that. I don't spread lies or rumors ever. I never do that, ever. I literally told people, I said, I think you were sweet even after all this, and they got down on me. Like, oh, why you coddle her? Why you do this? I'm the one sticking up for you. I'm the one telling them sorry that this happened. They're telling me it's not my fault. If you did something, it's not my fault. I feel responsible because I brought you in.
Yeah, that's and I fucking left because clearly, like I've said multiple times, I am causing problems. So I left to stop that. But it keeps going on.
But leaving doesn't solve the problem. Walking out doesn't solve the problem. If a father walks out on the baby, it doesn't solve the problem. The problem needs to be solved by you being there and saying, you know what, I do these things. Let me stop doing these things.
I said in the call with you, Red and Saltney, I said, if I do those things, I'm very sorry. I don't even realize I do it.
You did.
And then after that call, things got out of hand. They were saying that I meant it. They had been telling people I meant it. Vorez got involved. He fucking twisted my words.
But see, somebody's coming to you telling you they're saying things that they're not saying. That's the problem. I think you're listening to somebody in there whispering into your ear when they're not doing those things. Because literally, just came in. Everything was calm yesterday. Everything was so cool. Everything I thought was going to be okay. I felt good when I went to sleep. I said, look, we did it. I got Jess in there. She said her piece. I sent Jess a heart and a thank you for doing that for me. And she did. And I said that to Saltney and I said that to Red. The same exact post. I said thank you. That really helped me because my heart is hurting because of all of this. That's how passionate I am about this and about you.
So when people actually say it to me, like Vorez and Gary and Red and Saltney, when they call me those things, that's nothing.
Voorhees thing is separate.
They say it.
Don't combine him with the rest of this.
But he said the exact same thing as what Saltney, Red, and Gary did. Did you not read what he messaged me?
Who?
Voorhees.
Yeah, I saw what Voorhees said. But I said, put him aside. That his whole thing is a separate thing. Don't believe.
But why is he saying the exact same thing as them, though, if it's a separate thing? because he's just involved himself in it, or they've involved him. They went off and spoken to him, and it's given him a reason to want to involve himself and then twist my words.
Okay, but if it's just one guy that you're worried about, then it doesn't need to be anything big. If it's one guy, then it's nothing big.
But it's Gary as well, and I don't understand. He wasn't even in the call, and then after that, he goes and insults me and says all those things to me. Like, after the call.
Well, you'll have to screenshot it, and well, I'll talk to Gary, but I don't know about that. I know everything was fine after that call. I guarantee you. Everybody was really calm and relaxed. Everything was fine, and then some crazy messages came out, and it just stirred everything up into a whirlpool again. Everything was fine, I promise you. Wine was playing with Saltney and Red. They were having a game, and I came back and I said, how'd it go? And they said they actually enjoyed playing with her. I was like, great. Everything is solved. And then I get some nasty messages, and so does she. And I was like, oh my, where did we go wrong? And it's because some rat in there is telling you a little whisper or something, somebody on Instagram, which is ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, like, so much has been said, and I don't know how to respond to anything.
Well, you don't have to. You just have to, think about it after a while. You're not going to...
I have been thinking about it the whole time.
I know,
but, like,
and it might take you another day or two. I might sleep on it and think something else tomorrow, and you might too, because you did the same thing. You followed me, then unfollowed, then followed me, and then unfollowed again within the same day, and I'm looking at my notifications. I'm like, I wasn't even awake. That means you reacted while I wasn't even reacting with you. So if you want to take a break and think things over, that would probably be the best, and stop reacting right then and there, and like process the information before you react. Because when you speak to me, I've given you a lot of respect. That doesn't mean I need it in return. You can treat me how you want. I'm just saying I'm giving you my respect. I offered to take the call. I was like, sure, call me. I don't need friends to help me. I don't have anything to hide. I'll tell you. I'm open and honest on my stream. I've told people a lot of things.
Well, that's Gary's message saying that I'm begging and all that for followers and money and shit.
Yeah, because I think that was all started because you said you didn't unfollow him. And then you took a screenshot of you following us all over again, saying you'd never unfollowed us. And that's why he was like, wait, she's lying. That's what I
never unfollowed Gary.
I don't know. I know that you sent him a screenshot and said you never unfollowed everybody, but I
didn't say everybody. I said him. I never unfollowed him.
Okay. Well, I remember I told you had trouble understanding things and he had trouble explaining things. So it was a really bad combination with just the two of you alone. That's why I had to be there to make sure everybody understood each other. So I can relay that back to him. It doesn't have to be something resolved today. Remember, you said it's Christmas. Might need to take New Year's. I mean, I don't know. Just try and relax, take a breather, and process the information before reacting and getting angry, especially at the people that aren't angry at you to begin with.
But they are angry.
Were not angry with you. I guarantee you, they were not angry.
You may not be angry at me, Threat, but people do go behind your back and talk shit and then come to you and say to your face, oh, I'm not saying this. Like, Voorhees, for instance, thinks he's completely innocent in all of this. I confronted him. I'm like, what you did is wrong. Like, you made a mistake. And he's like, I did no such thing. I did nothing wrong. I never did anything wrong. Like, okay. And then when I confronted him, like, when I was like, how would you feel if I was to show people your private message about you sending me nudes? He goes, oh, I can just delete it. No one will believe you. No one likes you. And then I was like, that's not very nice. like, you sent a message, and that's why people are angry at me, because you sent them the wrong thing. And he's like, oh, you know nothing about the world. This is a new world. Like, his excuse for it was, it's a new world. That's what people do these days. And that I'm not with it, and that I know nothing about life, and he knows everything about life, and he's so wise and stuff. But, like, what he did was childish. And then that is what caused the most drama.
I get
and that's
that.
why we're here now.
I will guarantee you, just about everybody in the Discord knows about that now. He actually came clean about it because he felt the need to tell people because he didn't want to hold it. And I praised him for that. I'm like, dude, you got some balls. You told everybody about it. That was at least in the call. He said, yeah, I asked
about
for nudes.
What?
He said he admitted that he asked you for nudes. And
but he didn't admit to sending private messages from me about someone else and then twisting it around that it was about, like, the message that he caused all of this fucking drama.
I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to him about it. I just know that he was trying to open up about it, and I don't know. Like,
but
again,
why was he even involved? Like, I don't understand. And why would he send a private message and then justify it by, this is what people do, it's a new world?
I think because he said, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, how's everything going? And you said, peachy, just fine. And then you said, everyone's blah, 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 what you said. And then he was like, what's going on? Because he wanted to know what's going on.
Because I was pissed off at him because Red sent me the screenshot. I didn't respond to him because I was dealing with all this drama, and I was like, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to involve people that aren't involved. And then that happened. Red sent me a screenshot of what he sent to her of my private message, and then he was apparently saying to her and Saltney that I meant it about you, Saltney, and Red.
I know.
When I didn't. And I'm so fucking pissed off about it. And when I was talking to him, I even said it wasn't about them, and he knows it. He knows it was about Rivers. And he even agreed. He's like, yeah, I know, but that's not the point. He said it was about them too. And I'm like, no, not once in the message did I mention you guys. Because I was sending that before you even fucking called me.
Well, again, this all goes back to streaming and dealing with people is extremely difficult, and there's going to be so many different personalities in there, some that you cannot control, that are going to be out of control. I want to make sure you're going to be aware of that.
I am aware of it.
Okay.
I now have.
I'm just saying, you can barely handle this one situation, and then there's going to be
because
10
it's
more.
now gone out of control. Threat. That's the thing. I was fine with it after the phone call. I was just a bit upset because of what you said about Cass, and then Voorhees got involved and caused a whole fucking explosion that didn't need to be done. I confronted him. He didn't admit to making a mistake. He said I was in the wrong, even though I didn't say I was. I've showed everyone else. I've showed my mum, my dad, my brother. I've showed Brandon. I've showed my friends.
Well, we have
all
options.
the messages between me and everyone else, and they all think I am in the right because I didn't lie. I didn't say I was getting bullied by you guys.
Of course they're going to say you're in the right.
Not once did I say that.
Okay, listen. Of course they're going to say that. Listen, the only things that I can say is, one, we can get a private call with just Voorhees, with no one else. Or if you want Jess and me in there, fine. We can hear both sides and see and figure that out. If there's a friendship there or not, if it's over, good.
I don't want to be friends with him anymore. He's disgusting.
Okay, then on top of that, we can talk to Red and Saltney and figure that out. And
I would love to. I would love to know why they're talking shit about me.
Okay, well, if you want to do that, I'm fine to do that. But if you need a day to think about it, or what?
No, I want to sort it out right now. Because I don't want to fucking deal with this over Christmas, which is tomorrow for me. It is 8 o'clock. I've been dealing with this since 6 a.m. I want to fucking get it done, over and done with right now.
All right, let me see. talking to Red. Give me a sec. Let me go ask her. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Saltney, can I borrow you for 1 second?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
I sent you a message.
I just saw. I just wanted to respond.
Are you willing to do that right here now? I asked Red the same thing. I've been talking to Wine and Rena for maybe an hour, and I have it all recorded. You're gonna hear what they said if you're willing to listen, but she's willing to talk this out right now.
So, before, I wanted to
whether
let
we're
you
friends
know,
or not, that doesn't matter. We can end it right now.
I would be up for a conversation, but I just wanted you to know that I made an account called Smooth Criminal on Discord, not on Instagram, to see what was the thing about Voorhees on.
So that was you?
Yeah.
So
But I never told her anything because Aura was.
She sent
telling
me a
me.
screenshot, and that basically, because of you, she's mad at me.
What?
Hello.
Okay. Oh, can I call you guys inside there right now?
What if you're in?
I don't want her to know that Smooth Criminal was me.
Well, she's sent me the screenshots, and that's why she's mad at me, because of you.
But I am not. She said I didn't say anything to her.
The
Yeah,
smooth
she
criminal
never-
thing says watch out for Threat and his group.
Then she made a second account.
Yeah,
Because
she never asked us to that.
I sent it a print screen what my conversation is with her.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna need to. We have to mention it then, because she sent me screenshots of someone named Smooth Criminal
From Instagram.
from Instagram saying watch out for Threat and his groups. He said that you left your boyfriend for Voorhees. She sent it to me. I can show you.
Yeah, but I only have Smooth Criminal on Discord.
Yeah.
I don't have an Instagram account named
Okay.
like that.
Well, we have to bring it
I
up.
think she made it herself then. I swear,
Okay.
I really think she did that.
Can I invite you guys to the call?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so bullshit. I swear she made an account. I want to see the timestamps.
I'm coming.
Yo.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello? Wait, she's coming.
Hello. Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay. So I found out something just interesting just now asking if they wanted to join the call. I don't know if Saltney wants to mention this or not.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I heard you said that Smooth Criminal was the person that told you all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think that's bullshit because I was that person on Discord. And I made that account just to see what you were talking about Voorhees. I ignored what you said to me in Discord. I still have print screens of that. And I never made an account on Instagram. So I think you just made it up. Or you made an account yourself.
I only have one email, but okay.
Yeah, it's not that hard to make a new email, but just say.
Can I post the
Why would
screenshot in here?
Why would I need multiple emails? I'm not that low to create a fake account just to see what I can arise from something.
Okay, no, you're just too low to delete messages, sure.
Wait, let's get this in the right spot. Like, she's here to talk this out. I don't want to fight. If we're not going to be friends, that's fine. We're allowed to do that here. But we want to get things straight from everybody's perspective, if we can, please. I've been on here for an hour and a half talking with Ren and Jess. I've heard a lot of yelling at me as well. I feel like we didn't bully her. I felt bullied at first, but they kind of calmed down and listened to me. Jess did admit to some of the things that, you felt as well to her. She didn't take it well, but it's fine. We all out in the open here. I'm not here to say forcing anything. I'm just here to get this over with so that we can move on. I don't know how we do this. I'm not forcing anybody to be friends.
I think Lydia now, normally I don't say things at all about this shit, but now, first she didn't have print screens to show you and that kind of stuff, and now all of a sudden she has. Because she blocked her and that kind of shit and now all of a sudden she has it. Like, I'm not falling for that, I'm just not.
Well, I'm not falling for the fact that it's not you, because now I think it's you, Saltney. The fact that you create account, that's just wrong.
Let's give Rena some respect, because she did have a panic attack. We don't want her to leave the call. We want to hear whatever. I'm not telling you guys you have to listen to it or agree with it. I want to get this out in the open, because this is also something that threw me under the bus. This is the whole reason why I'm talking to them. It's because of me. The whole thing with Jess and you guys feeling comfortable yesterday, and then her kind of snapping at me today, which is why I kicked her, because I didn't really like that response, and then we didn't feel comfortable. I didn't know who was lying and who was telling the truth. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this at this point. Like, of course, Red and Saltney, I really respect you guys, because you've been really sweet and genuine to me. And I said Rena was really sweet. She just has a way of dealing with things, and she becomes a different person. And Jess, I don't really know, because I just talked to her yesterday, and she was really sweet the first day, and the second day she was really snippy with me. And today she was yelling at me. So, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of this. And I said the only way to resolve anything is if we actually did a call where you don't feel bullied. You have your side there. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just saying this is what's being said. The Voorhees thing is completely separate. He doesn't need to be in the call because he doesn't have anything to do with this. You said that he kind of does, though. Because you said he was agreeing with Red and Saltney, or he said something like that. I'm not sure.
What? Who?
Rena would have to explain it. But there's that screenshot. I don't know what you guys make of this.
Smooth criminal. Careful friend, his guy, and they may seem innocent, but they're not. I order time saying you left your boyfriend for that fat guy who asked for nudes.
Yeah, because that's how I would call him. Totally.
Oh, yeah, and donate. So I would be careful with who you trust.
Okay, the other thing that was told to me was she said it was Nathaniel who said the same exact thing. And that is hard for me to believe based on everything that you both have heard Nathaniel tell me over and over again. And I will confront him about it, but I'm kind of shocked to hear that it is him, and I don't know if that is accurate or not. But she said he was drunk, possibly, I don't know.
Well, I'll just add him in the call then.
Should I?
Yeah, why not?
Is that okay with you, Rena?
I don't give a fuck anymore. I just want to leave. I'm done with this bullshit. I have been saying for the past couple of days, I'm done with this.
You started it again.
How did I start it again?
You started this other message.
Fucking then you guys are like, when is this bitch? She's a whore, man. Like, you're going behind my back after the fucking call and bitching about me to people, and then Maurice fucking gets involved and sends you a message that isn't even fucking about you, and then you go and call me a fucking liar and don't even ask for my fucking story. Like, that's fucking rude.
I explained to them after the call, we were all fine. Rena, Red, and Saltney and I, we were fine. Everything was fine. They weren't talking about you, so I feel like somebody came and told you.
Well, clearly they were. If Maurice had the fucking the audacity to fucking spread a fucking thing a fucking private message that I sent to him about Rivers and his fucking bullshit people, and then he fucking goes and twists it. And no one wants to fucking talk to me about it.
Well, can I just say, we would have talked to you about it, but you blocked me this morning.
I tried talking to you, Red. I tried talking to you, Saltney, and I have messages of you not fucking replying back to me.
Because I work.
I'm gonna fucking block you because I'm fucking sick of this shit.
You
I
indirectly
sleep too.
after the
I'm not a
message,
fucking
you
person.
instantly
Am I
fucking
not a
block.
fucking human being with fucking
not
emotions?
saying.
I don't have a fucking job? Is that what you're fucking saying?
Yes, because that's what came out my mouth. I'm asking you why you sent that message saying we threatened you, bullied you, and lied.
Because you did lie and you did bully
When did I
me
threaten?
and you have threatened me because I feel
When?
fucking
Yeah.
threatened by you.
When did I threaten you?
By talking to me the way that you have been talking is in a
When did I
threatening
threaten
way.
you?
Oh my god.
When? When did I threaten you? At what point did I threaten you?
The way you fucking talk to me is threatening.
When?
In your
I
fucking
think-
messages.
I think she
How's
takes
that
it as
threatening?
threatening, but it's not threatening. I think she takes things certain ways and she doesn't understand it. Maybe is that it, Rena?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm so
Can
fucking
I?
stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna add Daniel.
Yeah,
Daniel
but
agreed. Okay, I'm gonna
I
add
don't
him.
think that's a good idea right now.
What?
Can we just
Why
get,
not?
Can we just get us straightened out first before we involve other people?
That
Like-
might take a while. I want to grab him before he falls asleep. Let's get his
I
thing over
don't
with.
think Rena feels comfortable right now. I think that's pretty obvious. I think all these people are already overwhelming for her.
Well, I'll get him in
And
and
she
out.
muted herself.
You guys can be muted and silent, whatever. I'll get him in and out. I just want to get this thing situated. Is that okay?
I guess.
Rena, is that okay?
She's muted herself. I don't think she
I'm
wants
giving you respect, Rena. I feel like I've done that a lot. And I feel like I deserve some respect in return.
She had a panic attack. It's not disrespect. I think she's just really, really feeling attacked at the moment.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo.
hi.
Hello.
Alright. So, first of all, we're all friends here.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's attacking anybody. Rena is like, you know, we're I don't know if we're patching things up. We're talking through things. I don't know if you see the
Right.
screenshot here in the Discord.
Yeah, I do.
That's one screenshot from somebody on Instagram. I don't know who that is. That's where one of the thing about Voorhees came about, this lie that I've been spreading. But she said two people said the same thing, and your name was mentioned. And we just wanted to verify if that was accurate or not.
My name was mentioned for what? Because I don't use Instagram. Like, and
No,
anybody.
on a call.
Oh, okay. Like, I mean, you want me to verify what exactly again?
This here says that not to trust Threat and his group of people because I'm
Mhm.
saying Rena left her boyfriend for Voorhees. Which obviously doesn't make sense because I know that Voorhees likes her and she doesn't like him.
Right, which you did not say. You were specifically saying a few hours ago that that was not the case.
Yeah, and Rena said you were on a call with her saying you said that.
No, I was not. That is a lie because I have not once ever been solo in a call with Rena.
And what does Rena have to say about that?
I have not once ever played solo with you. I have not ever been in a Discord solo with you. I have not been in a call solo with you. So if you're telling people that, that is a lie. I have not ever been solo with you anywhere.
Is there possibly somebody that could have made a fake account named Nathaniel Prince and called you, Rena? Do you have maybe a proof of like another call? Because I know Dylan has done
It wasn't
that.
a private call. It was in a voice chat with multiple people. 3 of my friends were in it. And then Cass and Jess and stuff were in it as well. You were drunk. You kept complaining about being engaged and stuff and getting married. You were carrying on about all this bullshit. And you're like, started talking about this. I don't get it. Why are people fucking against me?
Was this
what
on
the fuck? I'm
stream?
so fucking done with this.
Was this
I'm
on
not
stream?
against it. I just want to know
Okay,
how I was
so-
threatening.
Okay, so number one, I was not actually complaining about being engaged. That was just a bit that I was doing just to make Cass's stream, not to say that she needs anything to make it more
Yeah, because
interesting,
everyone
but
fucking believed that, Nathaniel. My friends were messaging me after it saying, oh, why is he complaining about being engaged? If he's in love, why is he fucking carrying on about it? Because you wouldn't just keep continuing on with it and then complain and then say, oh, it was just all an act. Ah, jokes, kidding, ha ha ha.
I was only there for I was only playing with you guys for like an hour.
Okay, so is this something that can be verified on stream? Like, was it recorded?
No, it cannot, because we played Jackbox. I was making my jokes about, me and my girl. And then, once I was tired enough, because I had been up for 31 hours, I was like, I'm just going to lurk in the background. You guys continue to play. Everybody was like, okay, cool. Not once did I ever mention Threat or anybody else. Like, not once. So no, it cannot be verified on Threat. It cannot be verified on stream. Threat, if you go and watch the VOD, I did not mention your name one single time. I did not mention anybody. I did not mention Gare. I did not mention Red. I did not mention anyone.
Does this account on Instagram look any familiar? Do you know who this might be?
No, because I don't use Instagram. Like I tell everybody this. Like,
so why does Rena believe that you said that to her? And can Rena say something? What do you have to say to it, Rena? Like, I literally told you I knew that he would not agree with it, and you disagreed with me. I said, let's bring him in. And again, I'm accurate. Red is accurate. You said she didn't threaten you. You said the way that she came at you, it wasn't threatening. I think you just take things the wrong way and you don't understand. So I don't know what Daniel may have said, or if somebody else said something. Maybe you thought it was Daniel. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. And if you don't say anything, then we can't get this resolved. And Jess, who is here saying somebody said these things and then they didn't, you kind of proves my point that it never happened.
Like, okay.
Wait, I said what? I'm sorry, what did I say?
That you weren't saying these things, and I said, well, someone's lying or she made them up. And obviously someone didn't lie, then they're made up.
Yeah, because and Rena, she's not gonna like this, but you can ask Gary. Like, we had a full discussion about this months ago. I want to say at least like 6 or 7 months ago, where we were talking about Tinder, and he asked me about Instagram, and I told him we had a full discussion, and I told him why I don't use Instagram and why I have no interest in Instagram. So if anybody ever comes to anybody and says, Nathaniel said this on Instagram, it's a fucking lie, because I don't use Instagram. I fucking hate Instagram with a passion. And I have not ever made an account, and I won't ever make an account. So, like, it would be completely pointless for me to make an account specifically to badger you. Like, I don't have time.
I didn't think that you would. I told them that it would be very hard for me to believe. I told them that I would bet them $1 million that you didn't say those things. And she is not unmuting herself to say and defend what she told me that was either an obvious lie. I want to know if you made it up. I just want to know where that came from, because this doesn't seem accurate. And my name is getting thrown under the bus.
When did this smooth criminal guy send this on Instagram?
Because normally it has timestamps.
Yeah, because I'd be interested in knowing that. Like, if you can tell me the time, because I fell asleep.
I just want a new print screen with the date.
Yeah, because
Red and I are talking on Instagram, and we can see the date that we started talking.
Yeah, and last night, she's saying that, I said these things, on stream. I didn't say anything on stream. I was very cordial with everybody, and those jokes I made about my fiance, that specifically was why, because you all were fucking laughing at it. That's why I kept doing it. I'm only going to keep doing something if you're laughing at it. If you're not laughing at it, then, I'll stop and I'll find something else to make you laugh. I don't mind being the butt of a joke or whatever.
She said she
only
would
if my
love.
friends are laughing.
She said before you got in here, before anybody got in here, she said she would love to talk to this and hash it out or figure out why they said what they said. And as soon as you came in, you got muted and clammed up. So I think, in my assumption, that maybe you took things the wrong way and overreacted, and now are realizing that you don't have proof to back up these claims because there was proof that there are lies against you, which we're not even going to get into. There's no point. But you're saying that they're lying, and now we're asking for proof, and it's not being said. You're just muted and kind of not saying anything, and that puts you in a bad light, Rena. And we're here as friends, and even trying to be respectful to you. Red and Sultany are not in here insulting you and calling you this. Why do you want to do this? No, I don't want to talk to her. No, they're being here respectful, and so is Daniel. And you threw me under the bus with this post. And with saying Daniel, that you threw Daniel under the bus. And he's in here saying he didn't say that, and all you could say was, why is everyone against me? But
yeah,
I want to hear why. I want to hear you tell Daniel that he said that. Can you unmute and tell him that he said that? I want to hear you tell him directly to his face that he said that. I want to know that he said that, or did you make it up? If you made it up, that's fine. I just want to know if you did or not. Because you can't just like tuck your tail between your legs and then leave and say you don't want part of it when you said you wanted to do it. We were all here willing to do it. I've been up for over 2 hours dealing with this call with you. I want to do it.
Right. And
well, if she leaves of not saying anything, is that enough, right?
You also, you can't say that people said something and then when they actually defend themselves and say, no, I didn't say that.
I will say it's ironic because she's saying everyone's saying things about her, but it's her saying things about Red, about Sultany, and Daniel, and now when we confront her, it seems to be no answer. So it seems to be in her head that she's the one doing these things and she's blaming it on you guys. She's saying, how would I have her lied? But I've caught her in multiple lies in just things to me, to Gary. Maybe they weren't nice to you. I understand that, Rena. I'm sorry if I was not nice to you. Sultany, I'm sure, and Red, whatever, if it was justified or not. We did not mean to be mean to you, but this is kind of mean, not at least giving us the respect that we're showing you. We said, I asked them, I went out of my way, said, will you do this? This is pretty important. This is a big situation. And you're not even up to doing it.
I mean,
you just said everyone was talking about you, but now it's turned around. It's you talking about everybody. That's ironic. That is very coincidental. And what did you do? You came to me and said I was talking about this, and which I don't do. That is in my rules. Why would I not follow my own rules? This is what I'm doing. I'm approaching you to your face. That is in my rules.
Yeah, I mean, we only came to you out of respect. And we even told you when we were on the call that we love you and we're coming as friends. To say people are uncomfortable about mentioning the followers and the donations, that was it. And we said you can message us at any time when you get yourself together and you don't. And we said, I hope you don't feel like we're ganging up on you. We hope you don't feel like we're bullying you. And as soon as we left that call, you left the group. And then this whole time grew arms and legs for no reason. And then I'm getting big messages when I'm in work, which is stressful enough, saying that I'm threatening you, I'm bullying you, and I'm a liar.
Look, And look, I don't want to speak on your behalf, Red, but Rena, it is unfair to you're obviously looking for people online to connect with, to communicate with, to play with, and to be friends with. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all here looking for the same thing. We're all here looking for a positive community. But it is wrong of you to constantly say that people said things that they didn't say and to accuse people of things that they did not do. That doesn't help the community. We're all in this together. We're all trying to help each other. I'm not a fucking streamer, but I'm trying to help every single one of my friends that is a streamer. and saying that, if I go to Gear and say, "Hey, you know what, Threat said that you're a piece of shit," even though Threat didn't say that, that's not going to help the community. That creates tension, unnecessary tension at that. So, like the whole thing about being in this together is, having fun, playing with each other, talking with each other, and if there is some drama, we deal with it, but we don't create drama though, and that is the problem. And I will say this to you, as someone has told to me before, you got to get yourself together. You really, really, really do. And that's not me being mean. I'm not trying to bully you. I'm not against you or anything like that. I want you to succeed. I want you to have as much success in life as you possibly can. But, I'm going to tell you what someone told me when I was at my worst. You need to get yourself together. You need to step back. You need to think about everything, not just one aspect of life. You need to think about everything. And you need to get yourself together. You need to rethink things. You need to rethink your energy. You need to harmonize yourself with positive energy instead of being stuck in this negative state of energy that you're in. And you just need to, you need to regroup. That's it. That's all it is.
Can I say something?
That's it.
Because
Sure.
I just I feel like Raina isn't. I mean, I know she's got the opportunity to speak, but she's muted, and I know she doesn't want to speak.
Yeah.
But okay, so what you guys are trying to communicate to her is that you feel like she might have gotten over emotional about certain things, and maybe certain things were said to her that she might have taken the wrong way,
Right.
blown out of proportion, possibly, and you think that she needs to toughen up, basically. Like Threat was mentioning this earlier. Streaming is difficult, and when you have trolls, you have to learn how to have tough skin when dealing with trolls and dealing with pretty much any mean people, nasty people who will come into your stream and come into your life in general.
Right.
Is that general consensus? You all agree with that?
I mean, I do, because, and look, once again, this is not about me. This is about Raina. But, I make music for a living. And when I started off, everything was fine. Once I got good at it, and once I understood how to promote myself and how to reach a bigger audience or whatever. And, when I say bigger audience, I'm not jaded. I'm not going to pretend to you guys like I'm this huge fucking celebrity or anything like that. Nothing like that. But, once I understood, what I was doing or whatever, that's when the trolls came in, and, I understood how to deal with that or whatever. I let them do them. Trolls exist to promote you. That's all they exist for. So, if you encounter trolls, you should not, you should not feel like, oh, I'm going to quit streaming or anything like that, or I'm going to stop streaming for the night. They are helping you, even if you don't realize it. They are fucking helping you. They're giving you a view. They're, they're commenting in your chat. They're getting all these other people riled up who are defending you. So, that's what trolls do. They try to fuck over people, but in reality, they're helping the person that they're trying to fuck over.
Okay, can we talk about... Oh, go ahead, Red, sorry.
No, sorry, I was just going to say, I think we're kind of getting away from the point here.
Okay, well, let's just say this.
Yeah.
Daniel was only brought in for the moment so we can get to the rest of this. Is there anything, Rena, can you say to Daniel? Are you able, like, you said you were going to do it. Now that you've faced with the lie that I told you about, and it's been proven that he didn't say it, and this other guy, this other character, Smooth Criminal, is some bullshit troll, is there anything you can say about this? Anything at all? Sorry, maybe I was wrong, or you did say that, I have proof, or something? Anything at all? Before he goes? Okay. Well, I'm glad we solved that. Daniel, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try and solve the Saltney and Red mystery.
Right,
I'm gonna get my glasses. Be right back.
Okay.
All right, man. No problem. If you need me at all again, then you'll find me in your Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, then I love you all, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I hope everybody.
Hold
on. I think Rena wants to say something. She just couldn't think of what to say. Can you give her a second?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll give her a second before I leave.
Yo. Come back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You got your glasses?
Yeah. My eyes get tired.
So you got your grandma glasses on?
Yeah. I swear, when it's late in the evening, I get this granny vibes, not seeing shit anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ask my boyfriend if he can read it for me. So Nate, I'm not hitting on you, but when I say this, I really mean this. You are a beautiful individual, but goddamn, you scare me. You scare me so much.
All the ones you
Why? Why am I scared?
Because she looks like she's ready to fucking kill.
I changed my profile picture to a less scary thing.
No, it doesn't matter. I remember the face cam. I'll always remember the fucking face cam, though. You can change your profile picture like 200 times a day, but I'll always remember the fucking face cam, though.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
When people maybe make something up or lie, and then they keep going on. Let's say the killers we face in Dead by Daylight, and they camp and tunnel, and at the end, I wasn't camping, I wasn't tunneling. I respect the guy that comes out and says, yeah, I did, so what? Or you're a noob, fuck you. I respect that. If somebody admits to it, even though they did it, I'm okay with that. If someone wants to come forward and say they know about this account, maybe it's fake, maybe it was made up, maybe these things weren't said, I have respect for somebody that comes forward and tells the truth and admits possibly being wrong, instead of dragging it on and possibly lying about it more. I will say that, because lying, it just makes you look even worse. But if you come forward, it makes you look, you know what? You showed some courage, and that takes a lot to do. And I'll admit, just coming on the call, that takes courage.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been on here almost 2 hours, probably longer, and I put up with a lot, and I'm still here. So I don't want you guys to suffer for this. I feel like it's all my fault. I created this kind of situation, and I want to get it out in the open. So if Rena wants to say possibly something along those lines, I'm okay with something like that. We're not going to badger you and say, well, you're a liar, if they were lies. If you truly believe it, that they're true.
Yep,
then
I'm a liar, sure. I'm a liar. I'll just say it. I'm a fucking liar.
I want to know the truth. Is it true? Or are you just saying that to please us?
Just speak your truth, though. There's nothing wrong with that or whatever. Even if there are things you have lied about,
I speak my truth, and I'm still called a liar. So you know what? I'm a liar.
You haven't said anything. You haven't said anything.
Because I'm having a fucking panic attack, and I'm crying my eyes out, and all this shit I'm ganged up on.
You're not
insult the
ganged
fuck
up
out
on.
of me, and then you fucking lie about it, and then you call me a liar, and so I'll just say I'm a liar. I'm a fucking liar. I lied about everything. This is all just blown out of proportion. I'm the issue. I'm a problem. I beg for donations. I beg for subs. I beg for followers and all this shit. What else? I'm a whore. I talk over people in their own fucking streams when I'm fucking streaming. That's it. I'm done. I'm completely fucking done with this.
All these are separate issues.
Nobody called you a liar. We just said he said he didn't say that, and you didn't have a response. So I'm just kind of confused.
You were just calling me a liar threat. I've been listening.
I asked you if you lied about it. I would say it's okay. We would respect that. But if you just didn't tell Daniel, did Daniel say that? Yes or no? Can you say that?
Yes, he
No, I
did
did
in the
not.
fucking voice chat.
No, I did not.
Whatever, Nathaniel, whatever you want to fucking say. That's why I fucking messaged you asking if you were mad at me. That's
Wait,
why
guys-
I asked you if you were
No,
mad.
it's not. No, it's not.
no one needs to
Daniel,
do that.
hey,
It is
Daniel.
not. It is
it
not.
was when
okay.
it was when Cassie was streaming, right? She
Yeah,
was
it
playing
was.
Jackbox,
It
right?
was.
Then
It
we can
was.
just watch the stream back. We don't have to do the yes no. We can just watch it back.
That's
It's
what I
like,
asked
no
earlier,
need
and he
to
said no.
shout.
But you know,
Apparently,
look,
Cassie streamed Jackbox, and you guys talked about it, right? I don't know if it's. If
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
understanding it.
See, the thing is, she, when I entered the chat, I was thinking to myself, okay, Raina's here. So even though we've had these problems or these issues with her, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna keep it cordial. I'm gonna be, perfectly fine. I'm not gonna have an issue with, her or whatever, because I want Cassie's stream to go good. And that's part of the reason why, I continued the jokes that
What
I
issue
made.
did you have with me, Nathaniel? I would love to know.
You said, what issue do I have with you?
Yeah, apparently you had an issue with me.
The
says that?
only issue I've or the only issues that I've had with you are, number one, I think that you blow things way out of proportion.
Just
And
like when you told me you liked me more than a friend and I rejected you. Is that why you have an issue with me?
Why do you keep going back to people like liking you and rejecting you as a reason to
What?
dislike you?
What? No. The issue I have with you is because, my friend Gare, you remember him. You tried to completely shit on him, okay? Okay.
When?
No. We are not going to go there.
Well, you are going
No,
there, and I would
no,
love to know
I'm
when
gonna
I
be
tried to
complete-
shit on him.
I'm
Because
gonna
he
be
was the
com-
one who first called me a
No,
attention whore
no,
and an attention
no,
seeker
no,
and a
no,
beggar.
no,
So I'd love to fucking know when I
Okay.
shut on him.
Okay. If you want to be completely honest, then we're going to be completely fucking honest. Okay, you tried to shit on Garrett the moment that I spent all fucking day with him, and you can ask Shy, you can ask Zev about this. I spent
Why
all
are they
day
involved in this?
No, stop what you're doing right now.
Oh,
Okay,
for fuck's sake,
and-
you're fucking pathetic. You're pissing me.
Is
Why
the
did you
okay,
keep-
okay, wait.
Yeah.
Is the video on Cassie's stream? Yes or no? We didn't get an answer out of that.
It should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a
well,
video
the
on-
whole night isn't gonna be, but up
Okay, the
until
part
Cassie
where
goes to
Nathaniel said what he said.
Were you
is
there
that,
as well?
I didn't.
I
say
was there with
anything.
Nathaniel
I didn't
last
say
night, yeah.
anything. The last
okay,
Well, you
when
can
you were there
say
with
that.
Nathaniel, did you hear him say that?
I don't know what they talked about. If they had a personal private call or anything like
Well,
that.
she said it
No,
was
we
on
did
the
not.
channel.
Yeah, you guys said it
Okay,
was on stream.
what are we? First of all, hold on. I'm sorry. What are we
Dusty
accusing
saw-
Nathaniel is saying?
Nathaniel said I was saying she dumped her boyfriend for Voorhees, and we want to see if that is on stream. Yes or no? She
No.
says he said it. He said he didn't say it.
That
Why-
would
why
not be
would-
on stream. No.
Why
Why?
would I say that on stream? Okay, number one.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
dealing
What,
with-
Jess? Why
I'm
would that
dealing
not be
with
on
the-
stream?
Ja-
Because he did not say that.
Exactly. I'm dealing with my own personal calls. Number one.
So how come you, if
I-
you know that he didn't say it, why does Rena think he said it?
I don't know. Rena's telling me that he did say it, and
But you
If-
were there to verify. So why does Nathaniel need to verify if you were there to verify?
I'm pretty sure I verified it to you before.
You did?
Yes, remember? We did say it. We did talk about that.
I don't
Oh, I
remember
didn't
that.
hear him saying that at all.
Okay. And I want to say this or whatever.
So then,
because
what is
Rena,
Rena? Why is so? Is this a lie that Rena came up with? What, like you said, you're her friend. Said she didn't. He didn't say it. So
I have
Rena,
no idea what she's talking about. I don't want to say that she's a liar because I don't know the whole story. If what she's saying is that he said it on the stream or while I was there and everything as well, then no, that is not true because I didn't hear Nathaniel say anything
thank
like
you,
that.
Jess. Thank you.
Okay, well,
if
then,
you would have told me
I
that
felt-
earlier, I would have been like, oh, we don't
I
need to invite
straight-
you.
didn't say that to you, actually. Remember, we did talk about that.
Okay.
I fell asleep during the stream. So if I didn't say it during the stream, there's no way I could have said it off
If you
stream.
did it, maybe you were
because I was
sleep
fucking
talking.
asleep.
I could kind of see that maybe be.
I don't sleep talk, bro.
You
I
were
don't
snoring
sleep
and
talk.
it sounded like Brett sleeping with Voorhees. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Well, that is basically a moot point at this point. I think we don't need to go on and on about that. It's been proven that it wasn't said.
But
but
at the same time, okay, this does need to be said though. Okay,
What?
She asked me how she's a liar. Okay, and I say you tried to shit on my friend Gare. She says how. I spent the night or a day or whatever it was that you had a conflict with Gare. That whenever that happened, whether it was day, afternoon, night, evening, whatever the fuck it was, okay? You had a conflict with Gare. Nobody knew about that until you brought it up.
Guys, I don't think she wants to talk about it anymore. She's telling me right now she doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason why, look, look, if you're gonna bring me into this shit, and you're
she's
gonna
telling
ask
me to stop, Nathaniel.
She stopped Nathaniel?
Then
yes, she says
right.
Tell Nathaniel to stop.
Okay, Nathaniel,
okay.
I respect you and everything. We'll talk about it later. We'll get back to it if we need to. Just you and me. It's fine. I'm sorry that you had to come into this.
No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. You have nothing to apologize for, man. Like I keep telling you, dude. You have nothing to apologize for, man. It's okay. It's
right.
okay.
I'll get in touch with you later.
All right, man. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go chill in the Discord or whatever. But just talk to me later, man.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man. Have a good day, man.
Later.
Bye.
And everybody have an awesome day.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I don't know why he needed to be involved because I did tell you exactly what I had just told you.
I mean, if it involves him, I think he has a right to kind of come in and
That's
say
fair.
his.
I wanted her to tell him
But
to
I
his
did.
face and him to verify it.
You wanted me to say it to Nathaniel's face.
No, I didn't even know that you said you didn't hear him say that. Was like
Yes,
news
you
to me.
did. Because I had said that when Rinna left this conversation. We had talked just about that. And I told you, no, I never heard Nathaniel say that. We were all drunk last night.
Okay.
I told you
All right.
that is exactly what I heard. And he did
Okay.
not say that.
Okay, well, I don't know. You still seem to take her side on a lot of these things, and I'm just kind of
Because
confused.
I don't want to hurt her feelings.
I know I don't want to hurt her feelings either, but I mean, she needs to be held
Okay, well,
accountable
that
for
doesn't
the
matter.
things that she's doing. She says
I did
I'm
say
ruining
it.
friendships, but she's the one ruining
Okay.
her own friendship.
Well,
She
that
made
is
a decent
something I
friendship
did
with these two
say,
people.
and I just want you to acknowledge that I did say that. And you tried to throw it around on me, trying to say that, well, I wish you would have said that before, but I did.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay, well, this is one of the reasons why if I put you in the Discord and they know that you're still kind of friends with somebody that's lying, it feels like backstabbing to us. That's what it is.
Do you guys think I'm backstabbing you?
Yes.
Yes.
I
don't see it.
I feel like you're being a friend to Rena, as we spoke about. You said you let her rant and whatever, and obviously maybe you've said something not meaning it is backstabbing kind of thing.
I don't
think you've went out your way.
I don't feel it like backstabbing, but I feel like you need to see our side as well.
I
For
didn't
example-
say that I did not see your side as well.
No, but it's
Did
just...
I ever once say that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I hear you a lot of defending her, and we are here just asking, timestamps or proof, and
Okay,
why did she say first that she didn't have...
I want to be friends with you all, okay? And if you have a problem with me, that's fine. But don't sick threat after me. That pissed me off so much. And he knows because I yelled at him.
They didn't
And
do
that was wrong.
I did that on my
I
own.
already told you. I already told you I don't have a problem with you. I mean, yesterday we had a fun
Threat made it seem like y'all did. Threat made it seem like we all had to have an intermission, and that you guys had thought that I betrayed you.
No, I told you, Red.
That is what you said to me, dude.
Can you? Okay, I've recorded the conversation, and I clearly said.
Go ahead, then show us the recording.
I said, Red told me.
Where's the recording?
Can you listen to me? I
want to hear the recording.
Okay, that's fine. It's an hour and a half recording. It's going to be hard to find
this private message right
Listen to me. I said Red told me not to contact you, and I said out of respect, I was not going to, but I did it anyway.
About proof, dude. You give me the proof.
Are you going to just talk over me or let me tell you the proof?
Yeah, I am going to talk over you.
Then that means you're never going to hear what I'm saying, and you're acting just like Renna. This is why you're friends with Renna. This is why you're friends with Renna, because you act just like her. You're acting just like her. Oh man, you guys deserve each other. I did not sick. Oh man, they're fucking babies. They just got caught. I recorded the entire 2-hour conversation, and we can play it back for them. I made sure to contact this. Yeah. Look it. That's, they got caught. She just talked over me because she got caught. She did not tell me Daniel didn't say that. She is lying. She is lying, bold-faced lying. She just told me, I told you that. Remember when we were 2 alone? No. She is lying. She has mental issues as well. And I said, remember, Red? I said, should I talk to her? And you said no. Just let it go. Yeah. Remember that? I told her that. I said, you know what? But being the person I am, I felt I needed to confront it. And remember, I took this whole conversation with nothing to hide. Well, I recorded it, and now I definitely don't have anything to hide. I have recorded the entire fucking 2 hours. Now, finding that is going to be fucking difficult. I don't know exactly when it was said, but I promise you, there was no fucking possible way. No possible way.
No, she can't speak, she says, but yeah, so it kind of blew up.